I'm only 16 minutes late, believe it or not. Only 16 minutes. Only 16 minutes. Alright, what do we got here? Man, okay, hold on. I'm gonna need to look at that later. Can I still... Oh yeah, I can still use WDs. Did I download all the 16 gigabytes in those 16 minutes? Yes, I did, as a matter of fact. I was there at 29 and was like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna download all of these, and then, oh fuck, my computer is like lagging because I'm running out of space. I clicked on yes, download, and it was like, dude, how many gigabytes do I have left? And my computer was like, hey man, I don't fucking know. Here you go, fucking crash the folder option. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's not a lot of gigabytes. Usually when that happens, that's not a lot of gigabytes. They make you re-download everything for performance fixes. Ooh, that's not great. Anyway, I get to go to China and I get to exchange my rewards. Sadly, I didn't get a Herschel pack, a Mao branch, day one edition with the blood of 36 dragons. What do I get? I guess I could get tickets. Alright, let's get those tickets. I love gambling. How much do I get? 11. Not quite 12. You see this one pull that I'm missing? That's the good one. That's the Rhodian Legendary. That's the Rhodian Mythic. That's the Rhodian fucking once in a lifetime. But like it's fine. It's fine. Alright. Dude, what the fuck did they do that they issued 1,300 buckets? 1,300 buckets of roses. Like, what happened here? Like, did they kill a guy? Did they accidentally behead a guy live on stream on Limbus Company? They fucked shit up? Oh my god. How bad was it? How bad was it that they have to give 1,300, man? Did it replace half the code with like a live leak video of a guy being beheaded? Like, enemies were literally flying away and shit. Ooh, that's the funny mode, dude. That's if they did that on 1st of April, that would have been peak. But yeah, no. What do I do in this game? Okay, so you see, you go to drive, and then you have to play the tutorial, which is Cantos 1 through 5. And then when you reach Canto 6, you can say, oh wow, this is actually a good game. Wow, Canto 6? Wow, this is a good game. As you can see, I have not reached Canto 6. I'm still playing the enlarged tutorial. But yeah, Balloon will assist you with this. What do we have on gambling? Okay. Middle Nurse Father, which is actual Ricardo. As the House of Spiders. Okay, I see. No, wait, are you actual Ricardo? No, somebody else is actual Ricardo. This is like Ricardo's like wife or something. I don't fucking know. I don't know how these guys work. Ishmael's Super Saiyan form, of course. Checks out. We have Ishmael, the cutie patootie coat, of course. Wow, look, so cutie patootie, whatever the fuck, man. She has a katana and all that stuff. Then you have Chinese Ishmael, of course. You have Chinese Ishmael. Family hierarchy candidate. I don't presume you do Rupture. Do you do Rupture? She does Rupture. Ooh, she does Rupture though. She runs away during the fight? Oh my god, that is so fucking funny, but also so bad. Is she part of the Chinese set, or is this an entirely separate Chinese set? She dies in the bed, right? Or she sucks ass. Okay, I see. Grandma, Christmas Nightmare, Scrooge McDuck type business. That character is introduced every counter. Okay, yeah, okay, so this is okay, basically it's all balls, and then there's Nurse Father Otis. Excuse me, are you a Rapture build by any chance? Hypothetically, are you a Rapture build? This is all the wrong buttons. I'm not clicking a single correct button. Burn plus bleed, it's not a Rapture build. What if I hit a 10 pull on Ishmael and see what happens? What if hypothetically I hit a 10 pull on Ishmael and I get this shitty ass Chinese set? Imagine. What if I do a 10 pull right now and I hit the Chinese set? What if I get the shitty... Only a 10 pull. I'm not doing any more than that. Only a 10 pull. It's all garbage. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's all trash as always. But you got it. You almost killed yourself. That's fair. No, that's reasonable. That's a valid reaction. Not overreacted at all. All you know about Limbus is Faust. Okay, so you see, so the thing about Limbus Company is that you start liking characters and you start hating characters. So for example, in case of Balloon, whenever Rodion shows up, you go, Rodion! She has good characterization in this game, and her Kanto is one of the better ones in the early stages, even though usually early stage Kantos suck. And you see Ishmael and you're like, dude, Ishmael is the last bad chapter in the game. Ishmael is the worst chapter in the game. That's how bad it is. And that's how you play the game. I'm personally just in it because I'm on the ride and I'm not getting out. I'm sitting on the ride, I'm looking forward, I'm seeing that the tracks are kind of bumpy. I might die. There's like a loose like electric cable hanging off like 10 meters in front. I might die, but like I'm still on the ride. I'm not fucking leaving this place, dude. I heard it gets good at Kanto 6, man, and I'm staying. I already invested several hours of my time into this. Actually, how many hours? Apparently 56 if you include AFK and also just clicking buttons on slop. Doesn't get any pass on song, dude. Wait until 6. Wait, you mean she's basically the only one who doesn't get a unicorn? The tracks may electrocute your entire ball sack and turn you into like Shocker from Spider-Man, but like, you know. But look, it's Rodion is there. Rodion is there, like up in front. They're dangling your favorite character right in front of you, so it's worth it. Also, fish people. This is approximately where when they realized they can actually do things to make the game look pretty, and so they were like, hang on a second. Yeah, hang on, Jimmy. I know this is the worst Kanto in the game, but how about we add waves in the background? We put little chains on the fish people, and we made the boat rock, and also rain exists. And then, like, they were like, hang on a minute, we can actually have our programmer team do something. Yo, Jimmy! Yo, Jimmy, can you do some effects? I'm like, oh, what? Yeah, of course I can do fucking effects. Like, dude, you had me doing nothing. Like, I'm on slop duty right now. They're having me look at the code. Not like work at the code. No, I'm looking at the code, man. Yeah, of course I can put some fucking chains on the fishman and make it rain, and I'll make waves in the background and also make it like fucking sway back to side, man. Yeah, they found out that they could use VFX. They like the entire squad, they got together, the entire team for the company, they started watching a movie and they were like, hang on a minute, what's that? What's that team that works for that? And they were like, oh, we can look in the credits. Look in the credits, it says VFX team, and they were like, what the fuck is that? VFX team? And they were like, I don't know, man. All of them were like, dude, I don't know. VFX? This is the first time I heard of this. Visual effects, one of them says after looking. And they're like, oh, of course, visual effects. Rain? Dude, this is so crazy. Look, it's raining outside. Yo, we needed this in the game, man. One of them played a little bit of World of Warcraft. They saw Murloc and they were like, oh, Fishman! Fishman! But what if we gave him mermaid tails and call them mermaids? And I was like, yeah, that's Murlocs. But mermaids, actually. That business. They all started doing this on, like, the sound. They were all like, they were all hitting the They locked in during Kanto 6. There are like 5 bosses. Thank goodness. Bro, like you're talking about Kanto 6 every time as if it's like the promised land. Like I'm sitting here, like I'm singing like, deliver us, oh from this deliver us, to the pro, you know the business, the Prince of Egypt. Elohim, God of light, can you hear your people cry? Help us now in our hour. Deliver us from Canto 5. Deliver us. The grass is always greener in Canto 6, man. There's the bro. I'm gonna look at advanced fucking Canto 6, and like the grass is gonna be fucking Viridian. The grass is gonna be made out of emeralds. The grass everywhere, even the fucking clovers on the lawn will be watered with the blood of 36 dragons, man. Kanto 6 is where like Jesus Christ usually goes on like a vacation. Every single clover has 4 leaves. Like you walk there, people smile at you, but not like in a creepy way, but like in a like a hey, I'm a friendly neighbor way, and they're like, hey man, what's up? And then they give you $5 for no fucking reason. Absolutely no fucking reason they give you $5, and like you look them in the eyes and you give them $5 in return. You exchange money pointlessly, but it's a gesture of love. It's a gesture of appreciation of where both of you are, and both of you are in Kanto 6, which is the best place on earth. I would start singing Under the Sea, but I think it would be counterproductive, like if I did that right now, you know, like under the sea, down when it's better, better for me. But it's like I am on the sea, so it doesn't work. The metaphor fails because the actual sea is present in frame. Okay, but like, for real though, can you kill them? Dude, how much of Kanto 5 is just hitting the lever on like a stack of warlocks again? Don't get me wrong, it's nothing new, it's happened before, but like I'm literally just hitting the lever on the fucking warlocks. Hey, programmer, I know you're in slop duty right now, but could you please, because it took you 5 fucking seconds to put on the VFX into the game, could we ask you to make another fucking slop encounter? It's like, oh, another slop encounter? Alright, coming right up. The mermaids are Kim Ji-hoon's favorite character. That's fair. I mean, to be fair, as a base design they slap, but when you have to fucking kill them by the dozen as like slop encounter, I do feel like it is much less encouraged for appreciation. Hit the slop. Thank you. Appreciation. Yeah, you see, the mermaids are actually a metaphor for life under and above the sea, reflecting the yeah, his big hand is gone. Okay, cool. The big hand is actually a metaphor for the market, and how we always live in the shadow of the market. The market screeches at us. It says, "Bro, my money, my money!" Oh yeah, I have to do voice in this. How many left? I don't know, Ishmael. How many slop encounters are left? You tell me, man. It's your Kanto. How much of this Kanto is slop mermaids? The market tightens its hold, Ishmael. Do you understand? The market can only recede. The line can only go up for so long. It's a bubble. None. Oh, this is the last one. Double ellipses.
There was something off about this man that called after that well. A feeling that's different from looking at an abnormality or distortion.
Oh yeah, what gave it away, man? Hey man, what gave it away? Oh yeah, no, actually those are a very specific type of seal, man. This is actually a great Antarctic seal, man. They're very natural animals. They feed on krill. No, that's a human. Yeah, that's yeah, yeah. Like you say,
Were they human once?
no, they're actually a seal. It's my headcanon, therefore you cannot convince me otherwise, obviously.
Oh, I guess I should understand it better. Oh, the recreation that lives in the African lake, where specifically refers.
That's a human in a fur costume? Okay, no, now I believe it. Now you have convinced my headcanon to be better. I mean, your headcanon to be better than my headcanon. No, your canon to be better than my headcanon, there we go.
Oh, you know, everything can process humans. I must give birth to mermaids. And where do mermaids come from? Oh, the people who are by whales that came with the waves. It's like I see that if you want me to meet the same fate. Sure, now you know where you can turn clock all day and fail to bring us back. I see now, the waves will be unrelenting and abating. And Ishmael, who'd already been weathered and braved these endless crashing waves, are starting to snap us strand by strand. Oh, I have a mission that I can fail. I don't care everything that stands in my way. Even if I was to stumble, we will be ready to fall apart, safe for the end.
Determined and ferocious. Both good attitudes to have when setting sail on an adventure. Yeah, I get it. It's because you're based on the Odyssey, Otis. Yeah, well done. You are truly a hero of a Homer-based tale. You are a homo. Because our watch is just getting started. My name is Nobody. Say that you were stabbed by nobody if I ever stab you, okay? This truly was our Moby Dick. Yeah? Okay. Oh, nice. Nice, we just entered the fucking the warp dimension. That's peak. Bam, bam. 43%, yeah, of course. I'd be getting money right now for my Chinese man. No, was it Otis? I think it was Chinese Otis. I was thinking of like Chinese Yisang, I think, or fuck, was it like Heathcliff? One of the two. The Rooster. Which one's the Rooster? That's Heathcliff, right? Yeah. You wonder what taking a bath in the grey slop water feels like? Oh, the like. When I look in this water, I see my shimmery reflection. Well, there's your answer. It feels like you're swimming in Ishmael, which is the worst feeling one could ever like get. Like, you know, it feels exactly like you're swimming in Ishmael. It's so yikes, dude. Don't do it. It's so bad. Ishmael looks into this slop water and is like, bro, that's just like me, for real, for real. This water is just like me. Oh, but look at this water, I see my shimmer reflection. Maybe I'm just as refracted and twisted like my reflection in the water. This slop is just like me, for real. If there's a reflection in the water, it doesn't matter which lake we're on, I always look so warp, so unstable. So ginger, so Irish, so terrible. Double ellipsis, weird, I coma. Hi Neko, it's a pleasure. I do not have a exclamation mark lurk, but I will note that you are indeed present. Thank you very much. I've been upon Ishmael, musing around that time we were on our way to Elizabeth's Lobotomy Corp branch at the Great Lake. It has been a while since I last saw disastrous incident. Ah, maybe my reactions were just me. From a distance, it was evident that Ishmael was gazing down at her own reflection in the water. She was also thinking very, very loudly about looking at her reflection. I did my wandering feet and decided to watch her for a moment.
I wanted to see that what Ismaela was looking at together. Oh my goodness, is that Ismaela in the water? She looks so much like a slop. What does the lure command even do? It makes... Okay, so what it does, I believe, is it makes it so that the stream recognizes you as existing even if you alt tab. And you can do that up to like 3 fucking like tabs, because like you might think, bro, why? Dude, yeah, nobody knows. That's how like Twitch.tv works. Like Twitch.tv is a goofy goober. It has been made by goofy goobers for goofy goober purposes. So like the rules are silly and they are made up on the spot. Oh, my hands were bleeding, I'm bleeding. Salt water saved in my gathering water. I had to so much. So much if I didn't let go. Yeah. Well, it would let you do shit if I had like Nightbot set up. But I do not. I do not have anything set up. As you can clearly see by my screen, I don't have no overlay, and no like side chat, no little goofy goober in the corner, no nothing. It's just me, man. I guess it's just me is like one thing. I suppose there is one thing on screen besides like the actual video game. Oh my god! She's crashing out on the bottom left. Hi. What was I holding on to? Like, he's so fucking mad. Grrr! How dare you look at the reflection! Like steam coming out of the ears. Exclamation mark without an ellipsis.
Executive Manager, there is a matter that requires your attention. We are approaching our next coordinates.
You're about halfway through the counter. Yeah! Fuck yes, man! Yeah! Still way too much.
Okay, y'all. Oh, gosh, so. Ismaila woke from her introspection and straightened her shape. She strode towards us. That actually has so many sound effects. One of them is a train. Why can't he do that? He is a funny individual. He is a funny man. His head, you know, when for some reason, whenever I think, you know, I was about to say, whenever I think of Limbus Company, I think of the train. My guy does their entire fucking logo. That's why. The logo of the video game is a train. It says Limbus Company, even though there's clearly bus in the name. Bro, that's a train right there. And you know what I remembered? I'm fucking tripping. The bus is shaped like a train, isn't it? They just go through like 15 like allegories at the same time, and they have a bus that's a train, right? Like Faust was like, yo bro, I know the perfect design for a bus. It's gonna be a train, because I know this guy can make train noises. It's gonna fuck him up so bad, man. It's gonna get so silly. And we're gonna have a clock at the front. It's as if his face is right there. Imagine putting your face on front of the ship. That's how it works. Dude, imagine being like conscripted to like a ship, like a pirate ship or a sailor ship, private like trading fleet, doesn't fucking matter. And like you talk to the captain, and then you look at the ship, and at the very front, you know how they put a statue at the front of the ship? Like the front of the ship is just the like a perfect rendition of the captain being fucking naked, tied down with like a rope and looking submissible and breathable. And you look at the captain, you look at the like the little head, like the head statue, and the captain is like, yeah, what do you think about it? Yeah, do you like it? Do you like it? I commissioned that. It's pure gold. And it's like like I think I would just walk into the I think I'd just walk into the ocean and like not come up. I think I'd just walk into the water and like drown immediately on the spot. They'd have to fish up my corpse, like but like they'd have to try really hard, because I'd walk underwater and start digging myself under the fucking sand to make sure I don't come up, you know what I mean? Like I will immediately like commit seppuku on the spot. I will start digging into the ocean floor. Ismaila woke from his inspection and straightened herself. She strode towards us.
앞에는 뭐가 있죠?
What's up ahead?
눈앞에 보이는 것과
The raider caught something. They have visual on...
Because you know, like, you know, with a debaucherous thing like that, like, everybody on the ship is fucking 24/7, and I just don't think my butthole is ready for such express treatment. You know what I mean? Like, everybody on that ship is on barrel duty. Like, you know, like half the crew is permanently on. Like half the fucking crew is on barrel duty, man. Like, I don't know what it's. Anyway, I came up thinking about that because Dante's face is on the front of the bus.
The radar caught.
The radar caught something. We have visual on. A solitary ship.
그리고
And it looks like we have 3 hours to kill before.
3시간인 듯하다.
Your mind needs to be put in a lab. Thank you, man. Thank you.
3시간을 기다려야 하는.
I have been trained on only the most esoteric of sources. I'm like a fucking ChatGPT, but I'm a human being. And I've been trained on only the finest of data. The slop that comes out of my mouth is pure sangria. You can pour it into a cup, drink it, and like the wine taster will start crying on the spot. Just breaking down. It's like the combination of the guy from Ratatouille and like the guy from Baki who's crying. Anyway. What's his face? Like the critic from Ratatouille. It was like Anton Igor or something like that. Anton Ego, there we go. Yeah, and then the fucking, was it Muhammad Ali Baki, like, Jr.? I think it's like Muhammad Ali's fictional child. Or potentially non-fictional child, I don't know. Like, that guy straight up put fucking every American president and Hillary Clinton just for the love of the game, and he was like, you know what? Hey, make sure that all of the American presidents look like pussies, because I am a proud Japanese nationalist. And also make Hillary Clinton look at Yujiro and be like, damn, he's got a huge cock. I'd fuck that guy. I'm so wet right now. Yeah, do that. And it's like, wow, Mr. Baki writer, what are you on? Anyway, after I said all of those things and then proceeded to judge somebody else for other things that they wrote, believe it or not, it's completely unrelated to this video game. At least I forgot how that's related. How the fuck did I get here, man? What did I do?
It looks like we have 3 hours to kill.
It took me way too long to reach to fucking read this line, man.
To kill before we're allowed to move on to the next link, unless the executive manager would authorize us to weather the waves once more.
No, Otiso. Ismail will fucking explode like a creeper from Minecraft. The losses were worse than I anticipated, and remember what Ismail said, we're extremely lucky the ways that came for us were a relatively manageable one.
Yes, executive manager. Thanks to orders.
No. Thanks to orders who quickly abandoned the idea the sinners and I could observe this new vessel with someone like the hearts.
다행히 해적선으로 보이지는 않아요.
Oh, what a relief! That doesn't look like a pirate ship. That's...
Ah, hold up. Hit me up with that one again. No, I want it again. No. I mean, when I enter like Don Quixote's lab in Undertale. Anyway, I did this bit before. I don't think you found it funny last time, so I don't know why I keep doing it.
Lo, that is a mini cruise ship over yonder. A veritable party ship, a vessel of partying.
Let's not moan. That wasn't a moan. That was like me doing like a freeze alive. It's me hitting the freezer. This is the freezer voice, just for the record. Well, don't get me wrong. I like the party ship, but I just didn't expect it to be Chinese.
Even from this distance, I could see the colorful balloons in the banners decorating the ship. Look, it's balloons. It's balloons. You're a balloonatic, right? You love balloons. I love to party We love to party. Well, we love to party. None shall be vexed, no matter how I frolic at a party. Not will pay mind how I leap and run to shout in there. What joy is it not?
Vergi, go easy on the girl, why don't you? Gah. But I'm sure they sell local delicacies there too. Liquor, treats not found anywhere else in the city.
No, then Don Quixote both shot twinkling glances in my direction, then Virgilioso, then back at me. Virgilioso shrugged. Whatever he said to do here was none of his business. Virgilius is like, dude, I love Virgilius in this. Like, he's just like, bro, I do not give a fuck about any of these people. Do what you want. I do not care. I do not know how many times to tell you, bro. I do not care. Go ahead, man. Maybe they can tell us something about the nearby lobotomy corp branch, or maybe they know something about the LCCP agents. Don Quixote was manipulatively swaying her shoulders. Maybe she's trying to imitate the Marlin dance she glimpsed back at the club. Hey ho! Allow me to ask thee and thy fine company a few questions. Faintly playing music was the only response from the ship. Oh, let me guess, it's filled with evil people who slap things, like Ricardo style.
이 음악 때문에 안 들릴 수도 있겠어. 하여간, 요새 음악은 지나치게 시끄러워서.
Maybe they can't hear us over the music, but boy, the music these days, they're just too loud for me.
건너가서 물어보고 그렇게 빠르겠어.
It'll be faster if we just head over there and ask them in person.
Double ellipsis with no comma. I guess we can quickly step by and ask them a few questions. Dude, you know what? This game makes a lot of use of the fucking ellipses and like double ellipses. Sometimes with a comma, sometimes without a comma. You know, they sparkle of the variety. Sometimes it's just the one ellipsis. Sometimes it's ellipsis with an exclamation mark. Never an ellipsis with a comma because that would be silly. But like, they really milk that. They have like a deadline. Their ellipsis marking. They have like a deadline of they need at least 50 lines per fucking dialogue. And so like they just put that shit in. They were just like whenever, whatever, put an ellipsis, man. If there is a brow moment, put an ellipsis. Make sure there's as many brow moments as possible. That's as many ellipses as we can fit. Preferably, if the entire conversation consists of brow moments and ellipses, that's perfect. That's perfect game design. Anyway, this is much better than hitting the lever on the fishman. You know, I'm always complaining, but this is so much better than hitting the lever on the fishman. How else would I get you to lean in and look at your screen for any commas? Ooh, that's true. That's true. I gotta have my 50 commas a day, otherwise it's not reading. Yeah, the 3 hours to kill anyway. Might as well make ourselves useful and collect some intel. Like, you know, you die, and then like St. Peter's there. Yo, you wanna look at your stats? And you're like, yeah, sure, man. Here you go. Here's a graph on the amount of commas you've seen per year, and then it's like, oh yeah, this is the year you played Limbus Company. Yeah, no, the comma counter just shot up like massively. Oh boy. Ishmael shot glances at Virgilius before staring at the floor wildly.
저 배가 누구의 배인지 어떤 일을 겪은 배였는지를
Oh,
정확히
that's
모르는
just
상태에서
just a
간다는
rupture of random
것은
vessel we know anything about.
생각되지만
Like it's honor or it's history. But if the executive manager
그렇게
insists,
생각하시다면
bro, it's fine. It's just gonna be a bunch of Ricardos. I'm just gonna hit the slop on him, and you guys gonna like dance the greedy. You gotta do the dance macabre greedy.
네, 건너가죠.
Oh sure, let's stop by.
저거는 또 갑자기
Oh, yeah, that was a very obvious thing to say, isn't it?
이렇게 하기로
No, it's just that.
이제
Now the boat will come in useful.
이건 뒤집어질 염려는 없는 것이야.
Yeah, well, this boat will not capsize.
구명조끼나
Oh, should have packed some life vests,
안
boy.
넣어둘까요?
Anytime Alfatina was squeezing our way, this skip was absolutely packed and precariously swaying. Some scene as the faces darkened with concern. I like how they just were like, yeah, no, like,
They just left Vergilius and Karen just hang in there. Dude, they're like, they were like, yeah, no, we can leave them there, bro. They finally can get some peace and quiet to each other, like for their beautiful relationship between tall man and short woman. Don't worry, guys. Even if you hold around, I'll bring you guys right back. All right as rain. No, just kidding.
자, 파티에 취해 너무 늦게 돌아오진 말라고.
Vergilius, that sounds like you care. No, he's just a funny guy. Dude, he still doesn't care. He's just a funny guy. He's just a funny little fella. A funny big fella.
Alright then, drink responsibly, everyone. Wow. In a matter that is extremely out of character, Virgilius waved at us. Does he know something that we don't?
Dude, we're gonna get there, and the fucking gentleman fairy is gonna be fucking hitting a full breakdance. He's gonna be fucking doing the full head spin. We're gonna get there, and he's gonna be hitting the mid spin maneuver while 5 like Ricardos observe, like pogging out of the door, like yo. They're gonna be looking at like that guy as that like fucking guy in the thumbnail looks at the banana.
I still don't see anyone on the deck.
기다려 보시오.
Wait but a moment. I shall make use of mind lungs to howl the bells so powerful that they have no recourse but to heed us. Hark! Why shut it, you'll blast my eardrums.
그런데 이런
Oh, by the way, is it okay for us to just barge into a yacht party like this?
그 뭐냐?
I don't have the
초대장도 없을 텐데.
invitation if you like it either.
주눅들지 마 그래. 이런 건
But
늘
on your
같이
chest,
즐길
Greg.
수가
The more the
없는
merrier,
거야.
right? They'll understand.
버티고 나버리고.
I'll go less careless about a party. We're here to get it. There's no time and I'm leaving you behind.
여기
Well, this place really is fancy. Immensely cabals and having food was strewn about haphazardly all over the deck.
바로 직전까지.
It appears as if party must have ended very recently and abruptly.
안쪽에 불이 켜져 있어.
Ah, I spy light shining from the ship's interiors. I shall go swiftly like the wind and verify its sources like a proper horror movie protagonist. Don Quixote running on sheer excitement for the party, scattered to the cabins.
시끄러운 게.
Oh well, that's one lad have gone. Then, if Cleaver slammed his fist into the loudspeaker, has been blaring music this entire time.
아, 이제야 살
Oh,
것 같네.
blimey, now that's a
이
relief.
터지는 줄 알았어.
For my eardrums were about to burst. The unbelief leaps is over the coma. I decided to remain silent. The music was pretty loud.
음악이 꺼지니까 영 썰렁해지는구만.
You read a bit of Plague by Albert Camus? No, you didn't tell me about reading up the Plague. You forget a lot of things? No, that's fair, man. Like, I don't mean to be fair. Like, I occasionally remember things, and occasionally I don't. Like, that's how it is. Sometimes you just hit the gamba on, like, your memory. I don't fucking remember, like, the pin code to my credit card right now because I don't use it that often. Like, I straight up just don't remember it. Like, I forgot. Like, I have... okay, you know what? Okay, so... I have a little paper in my what's it called? My wallet that has it written down, and I still forgot. You know, I don't want to talk about the fact that I have it, but like I do. But yeah, you know, just so you know, I'm sure that nobody who would ever steal my credit card would ever watch this stream. So like, the number is written backwards so that if anything ever happens and they both end up at the same place, then like, ooh, you enter it and it's like, grrr, it's so bad, so nasty. It's a little trick. It's a little tricksy trick. Because the credit card companies make it so that if you enter the PIN code backwards, then the ATM just fucking eats up the card and it's like, yo, bro, you didn't get that PIN code legitimately. No, bro, you just entered it backwards. That's not right, man. And you know what? It is funny. It is funny like that. Okay, you spent 4 years being friends with one guy, you just forgot everything. And then you remember everything, you cry yourself to sleep. I mean, that's fair, bro. Bro, that's fair. That is the most human emotion possible. Nostalgia. Actually, there's plenty of most human emotions, but like nostalgia is at least top 10. I should make a tier list of them, as a matter of fact. Tier list of emotions. Dude, people hate on anger, but it's S tier. You know what I mean? Like anger, people say that anger is so bad, but like it's S tier. Just getting up to bullshit. Yeah, that's what I do, man. That's what I do.
Well, it's awful quiet up here now that the music's gone.
Yo, this reminds me of... Oh boy, this reminds me of what
Honglu is just fucking Peter Griffin. What he keeps talking about. Oh boy, this reminds me of the time that I was lost in Dallas. Oh boy, this reminds me of the time that Lois hung up my clothes the wrong way, and then I had to go to work, and then I was like a family guy was there, and I was like, oh boy, hey Lois, like, like Honglu is like fucking Peter Griffin, like we need to edit it. Hold up, did somebody do it? Maybe not. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, you're black. You're back. I was gonna say black because Mr. Blighted, but like, welcome back.
Hello, Peter. Welcome to Fortnite.
Which Limbus Company character do you think they would put in Fortnite? Imagine like Mr. Epic was like call them up, like Mr. Epic of the Games family, cousin of Games Games Workshop. I see you referencing a video. So what's your biggest advantage? Is this your big oh, yeah, Dude, I remember watching it like at some point, but like funnily enough, I think I forgot it. I think maybe I didn't watch it. Maybe that was a similar video from like ages past. Like yeah, we love gambling. You got some yellow ones? The yellow ones are good. That's fun. I mean, I don't think you're gonna need some like IDs until later. I feel like they never make IDs mandatory. At least in the stuff that I've played, and I have not played that much. Actually, I have played one absolutely psychotic scenario where they pulled me up against the latest boss, and I was like, bro, what the fuck are these mechanics? Like, I got pulled up a boss, which is like 50 iterations of game design ahead, and they've like already done before, so now they're like, okay, so this boss summons guys, and when you kill the guys, she summons new guys. But those guys come out with buff minus 10%, and the buff goes up to minus 10%, and it's like, bro, what the fuck are these game mechanics? Also, the boss, you cannot hit the boss, so you cannot parry the boss. But like, and it's like, it's just like, bro, this is way too many fucking iterations of the game afterwards. Like, what happened to big numbers go big? Ishmael sucks ass. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm sure he's right about Ishmael sucking ass, but also he's #1 Ishmael hater. You have to keep that in mind. If Ishmael had a good banner coming out tomorrow, which is by the way not happening, like fucking like a good Ishmael banner just simply not happening, he would still say that it sucks. I have been paid off to make sure that no Ishmael slander goes unpraised. Absolutely deserved. I've been paid $5. Potential sinner, if she had a good banner.
Oh, this reminds me of a similar story my nanny used to tell me. It's an old story, but... Don Quixote returns with a dumbfounded expression on her face. Yeah, close enough. That was not.
뭐가? 음식? 술? 아니면 둘 다?
If she had a good banner. If she had a Gunnar banner coming out tomorrow. Not Gunnar, might be Gunnar. Her fans are all stupid Baka Gunnars. I see. Got a Ishmael butler management and her eating dumplings or something. Play the game for World 44. Dude, just imagine going for World 44 and being like, wow, that's a lot of fishmen. Fucking fishmen. Why is there just like 15 trillion images of fishmen fucking fishmen? It's like, oh, slop level fishmen fucking fishmen. Okay. What? What was not? Food, drinks, both? He's not just a hater. He's the hater.
There was no one. Yet the lights were left on, with nary a soul to be seen inside.
Wow, they're all dead in the haunted fucking ocean? What a surprise, man.
방금까지 파티가 있었던 게 자명하지.
Ridiculous! Dead people in the ocean that fucking kills you? What?
Oh, okay, no, okay, I see. No, that's actually good context.
It is clear that mere moments ago a large group of people were having a party on the deck. How could there be no one aboard?
진짜요? 뭐 숨바꼭질이라도.
For truth, mayhaps they're busying themselves with a game of hide and seek.
이런 모임에 모일 만한 사람들이 그럴 거라고는 상상이 잘 안 되지 않니?
I can't imagine that the crowd that left all these liquor bottles behind would be kinda just playing hide and seek like kids at a party.
그럼 사라졌다는 건가요? 여기 사람들이 전부
Oh, so this just managed to thin air like they were.
이미 파도에
Well,
당한.
but it the waves already.
다른 가능성을 둔다.
There's one common possibility. The ship started space.
그런데 파티를 하던 사람들이.
Or the same these people, party people left all the uneaten food liquor behind just to huddle in the cramped storage room.
Oh, I remember now. Yes, the story went just like this.
Watch this. Somebody's about to fucking interrupt him. No, never mind actually. Hold on.
Once a huge manor sent out invitations for a grand party, but when the guests arrived, they found the manor vacant and engulfed in deathly silence. How about we get some music going again?
라디오 작살냈는데?
Why, smash the radio, lad.
이게 파도에 당했던 배라면.
Oh, just strike relays. We have to get out of here now.
그런데
Then boom! Boom! Banging noise coming from behind a door slightly ajar. So of course they went in there to investigate and...
들어가 보았더니.
See, Don Quixote's paying attention. That's why she's the goat. She also froze every time, but she's still the goat despite that.
And... Oh!
사람들이 두 팔을 펼치고
There they were! Bodies as severe scars as in rigor mortis. I stretched forward, hopping up and down. Oh, that's I think I'll go check out this dark space. Sinclair, wherefore are thy palms so sodden? It's genetics! Wow, he played the hit video game Eugenics by Edmund Macmillan. Sinclair hardly left the room and said, why am I French? I'm supposed to be Italian. Sinclair hardly left the room in search of the ship's storage.
추는 춤이 한때 유행 중이었다는
Yeah,
이야기였습니다.
you're asking him.
Which was the dance? Was all the rage back then, apparently. The art of dancing must surely be an art of great profundity.
별 이야기도 아니었잖아. 괜히 기대하게
Oh, well, that was some damn squib. I thought I was actually going somewhere.
본인은 틀림없이
I thought it would be quite a confidence. This would be a tale of the living dead.
괜히 애
No, what do you
꼬맹이는 어디로
Now
도망간
what do you
거야?
do that for? Now what do you do that for? You scared the kid off. Where did he go?
I'll go find you, Sinclair.
Oh yeah, Dante, you're the best guy to go like after someone. Yeah, dude, you're built just like Yuri, dude. Fucking Yuri build. Cruise Party 2.
내 명을 들은 시비수 결집이다.
It's pretty dark in here.
Bro, your head is on fire. Is it fake fire? How fake is the fire on his head? Because like, surely it's... Bro, like, your head is a lamp. The ability to be in a dark room should not be existing for you, man.
Oh, it is started for significantly narrower than the party deck. Ain't nothing but faint, occasionally flashing lights to guide me through this delicate hallway. I decided to proceed carefully. Seriously, this place is way creepier than wherever how Lou was going with his story. Sinclair, you there? Wasn't sure what these water jobs is before, but they were really getting on my nerves.
Let me guess, you walk in, all the people are stapled to the ceiling and they're dripping. Their fashion and blood.
I didn't see anything here, not that I could in this dark, even if it were there. There were. All I see is a very faint ray of light, and Damn! Fuck! You've got that shit on, Dante, my man. Oh my goodness. You know, I didn't notice, but it actually says on the fucking code Dante. Dude, that's so fucking Sigma. I should get my name emblazoned on my code in big fucking letters. That's so Sigma. I walk into a room and everybody knows immediately that I'm an egomaniac. The clock guy looks cool as fuck, to be fair. Yeah. Man, it's so funny that he's just such a fucking stupid goofy goober. He's just like, oh fuck, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. Bro, I got the amnesiac backstory. I shouldn't be in charge of anything. And then he just walks in, drip the fuck out, style out the ass. Oh, double ellipsis with a comma. Sinclair. Sinclair, it seems to me you've been standing here for a good while. Exactly how long? I wasn't sure. Yeah. Ah! Sinclair stood there still like that, but he looked up. Let me guess, corpses, as always. What are you looking at? Now that I'm here, I noticed there's something very funny about the ray of light. I assumed the light was the lamp up, but no, it was just there, surrounding the general area where Sinclair stood. There was no light source. So the light shining from the outside, maybe? No, that doesn't make any sense either. We're deep into the ship storage. A big metal box with no opening for even a single shred of natural light. Wait, you didn't see how to spend money? You didn't see how to hit the gacha? Or do you mean real money? Did you find the real money store? Oh, you found the real money store. Oh, okay. You know, I'm not sure you should be spending the money up until you hit, like, Kanto 6. Well, like, that's up to you. That's your choice. And doesn't make any sense either. We're deep in the ship storage. A big metal box with no opening for even single natural light. Besides, it's night time. I missed the line. Give me a second. Besides, it's night time. This is getting more and more bizarre by the second. Where is this light coming from? Is the ship by any chance an orangutan in reality? Is the entire ship actually one singular orangutan? They did that in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Sinclair, we gotta get out of here. Oh! Double ellipsis with a comma. Run, now! Come on! Fear of the unknown is defies. When I saw the fight, it would be the common sense I had him later for the journey, and I had to get Sinclair out of there. I snatched and tugged his limporisto. Come on, now wake up! That seemed to have done the trick. Sinclair suddenly snapped back as he began screaming. He bolted out of the room.
아이씨, 뭐야? 넌 또 왜 그렇게 소리를?
Okay, so you see, the thing with Hiflip being annoying in the early game, and then, like, you know, later on you're like, oh, okay, this guy's chill. You need to experience the full palette of character personalities before you can appreciate the guys who are just assholes. Once you have, you know, eaten the delicious pies of, you know, the normal characters like Sinclair, Rodion, fucking Don Quixote, maybe Faust, Yisang, Honglu, you know, then you look at the assholes. You look at the Ishmael, you look at the Heathcliff, and you're like, yo, these guys are assholes, they're kind of goofy goobers, you get the whole palette, you know? You need a little palette cleanser. And that is what a root character is. If all of them were nice people who are always nice to each other, then you would start thinking of, like, Kirby games. And you would start thinking about Care Bears. Gregory is quite cool, though. He is Bug. He is quite cool, yeah. Why is he... What? The lads lost the plot. What in the bloody hell? His statements in the political situation in the cantos don't make any sense. He's lost the plot. What do they say on all these fucking like whack ass thumbnails? He's lost the plot.
We have found common ground.
Anyway.
공중에 사람이 공중에
There was a person, lady. There was a person floating in the air. 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 There was a person floating suspended in the air. The person suspended in the air.
이거 진짜
Okay, now I'm actually creeped out.
사람 일리가 없죠.
Oh, it can be a person.
그럼
Then that was.
설명할 시간이
Ah,
있나요?
fuck, I skipped.
당장 무기 들어요.
Oh, never mind.
Well, you find yourself after lecture, prepare for battle.
Like, a guy was T-posing in the hold. Also, I like how he's like shocked by a guy flying in the air. Like, oh, a guy was in the air. Yeah, right, man. Oh, how exciting. What are you meant to be? Whale of the Thousand Strands Mermaid. I see. So there's a different mermaid. I mean, Karen, as you have said, she's the rider, like the driver. But like that's all she does. She's the driver. She's on slop duty. What does she even do? She drives the car, and occasionally Vergilius talks to her. And occasionally Vergilius shows up to the squad. Is like, okay, now that we're leaving shore, me and Karen are gonna go somewhere. We're gonna go somewhere far away from all of you, where none of you will see us for approximately 3 hours. And it's like, wow, okay. That's all she does. That's all she does. I wonder how 50 people can a small boss and live. I think it works on like Doctor Who roles. Yeah, like it's like the TARDIS from Doctor Who. You walk in there and you go downstairs and you're like, go downstairs? The fuck do you mean? It's a train-shaped bus. But no, you go downstairs. You walk into the back rooms. You get the back room stack. They don't bring it up in the main story, so you're gonna have to, like, no, actually, I guess they kind of, sort of, slightly bring it up in the main story, but yeah. They mention it in options, it's like, as you have clearly, like, seen it in the side story that you provided so generously before this chapter, that I'm sure you have read about. I'm sure you watched the little side chapters, which are literally just cutscenes. Yeah, I'm sure you watched those. Ishmael goes into the back room. You know, she goes to her room. Oh yeah, we don't have to elaborate on what that room is because, like, you already read the backstory. Da 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 da. I've been playing a lot of the hit video game. I was about to say The Binding of Isaac by Edmund Macmillan, but no, it's Mugenics by Edmund Macmillan. Like, and the songs get stuck in my head. All of the stupid, like, songs about cats. It's just like, he's a bad, bad kitty. He's a bad, bad kitty.
Watch yourself, you better believe.
Alien crater, feline invader. Alien crater, feline invader. That sounds like a Kevin MacLeod song. I feel like, yeah. I feel like a lot of those are like Kevin MacLeod's. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you looked. Unironically, I wouldn't be surprised if you, like, checked out, like, who wrote songs and Kevin MacLeod was on the list. Okay, actually, I am going to check. Because they got fucking everyone, man. Dude, they got everybody to sneaky snitches in the game files. Okay, so if you look at, like, they put a fuck ton of cameos in the people who just do meowing voices. So they got, like, Germa, they got Vinesaws, they got, like, a whole trillion of people. I have no idea who they are, but they exist anyway. They got fucking Swagger Souls up in that bitch. They got Northern Lion in there. Whenever I click on a cat, I'm like, is that Northern Lion? Is that Northern Lion? And it's like, it's like 1 out of 300 voices. Or some silly stuff like that. But then they're like, oh, that's not Northern Lion. I was like, oh, that could be Northern Lion. But then I click again, I was like, no, that's not Northern Lion. I click on another one, it's like, oh, this one could be Northern Lion. I think it is. I think this one is Northern Lion. And I don't think I've gotten a Sir Pello or a Zack Hadel yet, which is You know, tragic but inevitable. I did get a few who are very lazy at saying meow. They're like, dude, I hate the one that's like, I hate the voice that's like, wrapped it all up, wrapped it all up, wrapped it all up, meow, with a little bow on top, with a little bow on top, wrapped it all up. It's like, meow like a cat, you dumb motherfucker. What's wrong with you? You were told to voice meows, and what do? You're talking about bows and wrapping it all up. Is the game called Wrapping It Up Genix, man? No, it's called Mewgenics. Start meowing, dumbass. Grrr! And then I'm like, actually, I do not care. No, you know what? I pretend to care because it's funny, but I don't think I'm actually that passionate about it. I think I'm good. Anyway, I start faking hatred. I like faking that I hate things, when really I just do not fucking care. You're a kudere? Dude, that's so true. Which one is that again? Oh, Balud, I have bad news for you. You just used a term, a dere term that I wasn't aware of, but you are aware of. That's, oh. Yeah, it's fine for me, but like, look, I'm not judging, but I'm sure you're about to start judging yourself for that. It's cool with a loop of loving, devoted interior. Ooh, hold on. Okay, it's one of those ones. I see. Fuck you. Yeah, got him. That doesn't mean anything. Ooh, that sounds like you're acting like a tsundere, I'm afraid. What the fuck is Dandere? Like what, from Detroit? Dandere from Detroit?
Hello, my name is Dan Derry.
No, shy and quiet, out nervous and exaggerated, but naturally calculate. Okay, I see. That's a Dandere. Alien crater, feline invader. Alien crater, feline invader. Boost down the hole, swirl down the pole, spun out of control, flash down the hole. And it's like, wow, this fucking song about poop goes so hard. Edmund Macmillan is the only fraud in existence who could make such a good song about poop. Like, genuinely, this is a song about poop that I would like put up somewhere and I'd be like, okay, yeah, this slaps. Kudere is a fake, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, no, that's true. That's reasonable. I do feel like I'm like a reverse Kudere sometimes. Like, I pretend to give a lot of fuck, but I really don't. But like, I am making sure to pretend to give a fuck just out of social cues. I do feel like that sometimes. You know what I mean? You're Mersault, bro. You got you're like a quiz. It's like I'm hitting up a quiz, and you're like, oh, it looks like you rolled a Mersault. But yeah, I respect it. You know, I pretend like I'm baffled by this happenstance, but no thanks. Yeah, no, I respect it. Now I know which one that is. Real life BuzzFeed. Top 10 Limbus Company characters. And then like top 10 Limbus Company characters are like, oh, this has to be LARP. Then you see Ishmael as number 1, you're like, oh yeah, no, this is LARP. It's 100% LARP, man. How does you crash out your friend, but you really get rid of it just to feel better? Oh, you meant the book Mersault. I see, okay. Are you saying that I am a Letranger? My Letranger Letranged people? Mersault has like Asperger's syndrome, you think? Ah, I see. Dude, it'd be so funny to find out that, like... Dude, it'd be so funny to find out that's like the reason I, like, pretend to care is because I have Tourette's. Like, mentally I do not care, but then my Tourette's triggers, and it's like, oh yeah, you absolutely have Tourette's. Like, no, yeah, we did the brain scans. You actually do have Tourette's. It's like, oh, okay, well, hold on, that's actually chick zone. Yeah, that's actually funny. That's okay. But I did never do that, bro. Like, doctors nowadays, they're like, bro, we are the best in the field. We cannot get 100% prognosis on anything unless you're bleeding right now. Then I can say that you're bleeding. if you try to go a day while you don't give a fuck about social cues, you can lapis missile IRL. Ooh. But you see, okay, so it depends on what kind of day it is, because there's like there's most days where like I'm not messaged, and then there's a day when I'm fucking messaged by like 7 people at the same time, and they're like, bro, hop on VR chat. Bro, hop on VR chat right now, and I'm like, alright man, alright. And another guy is like, yeah man, hop on VR chat. I see you're on there, but like you're on orange status, bro, hop on. I haven't seen you in 5 weeks. And I was like, yeah, no, you didn't. No, yeah, that's true, you didn't. Just like these 5 other people, yeah, no. Think about it. Oh yeah, I can be a true Sigma.
So they were my mates. Oh yeah, I was at the chat. Probably to say, but because they broke a lot of legs.
You have days where you blankly stand in the window with 0 messages. You have days where people are fighting for your attention. Yeah, that's true. That's what usually happens. You're like an omega surrounded by alphas in a toxic workspace. Oh my god, that's so true. That's so true. They are all desperate to get boy pregnant by you. That's so factual. You're like a Yujiro Hanma surrounded by a bunch of dude, I don't fucking know who is like an alpha in Baki. Who in Baki would clarify is a person who's vying for YouTubers' attention to get fucked? Oh, Mega, the submissive bitch boy. I see. No, that isn't that beta. I thought it's beta. Like alpha is big dick man, beta is boy pregnant, and then omega goes in reverse. It like wraps around. It does like. It's like a reverse loop. It's like a stack overflow. A beta is just a regular human. Ah, okay, I see, okay. I thought Omega was like a Yujiro Hanma bit. Okay, now I see your analogy. Look, now I see your analogy.
They ended up getting devoured by a whale. This is it, the sheep is the aftermath.
우리 배가 규칙을 어기지 않았어도
I was wished.
규칙을 어겨
I
겹쳐진
was thinking a
다른
second.
나라와
I about to have a
Okay, so aftermath. The single lapse of judgment led to the sealing catastrophe. I remember the smell looking at the big lake. Ho matto interessato, I also remember the wrath backing water. Ci fu a tessa. This was the relative the Great Lake that the smell survived before joining us. Place with a small mistake of coming total annihilation. Hey, watch out, you got like Yogsakov. Yogsakov is like approaching your location. Like Aldia, Scholar of the First Sin, is currently waddling his way over to you, man. Place where I must struggle and deceive yourself right, the terrible unknown.
Yeah, he's in the background. Yeah, the Yogsakov is in the background. They're not running it.
The dish was the kind of puppy smell said before joining us.
Yo, bro, it's 8 o'clock. Ah, you gotta go? Or you mean I didn't make much progress? I probably didn't make much progress at all.
If only I'd known, and maybe you could have been designing of her. Keep going back to my quarrel with Ishmael back at the boat box. I can't stop thinking about it.
내려온 인어들은 처리했지만 시간을 지체한다.
Oh, that's supposed to be a joke? Ah, okay.
Well, despise the mermaids that descended on the deck, but lingering any longer may draw the rest of them to us.
People used to collect the number things.
파티는 끝났다.
This party is over. This party is over! Let's return to our ship.
We left the cruise ship as fast as we could.
Okay, I see. Yogsakov! 8 o'clock! Okay, I see. No, I get it now. I get the joke. You know, it's just Dante was on screen, so I was like, is he talking about Dante? Then I also looked at the bottom right of my screen. I saw time. It was actually 8 o'clock. It's in 8 o'clock in 5 minutes. So I was like, is he talking about that?
So we didn't find anything.
Yo, bro, Bun's 5 o'clock. Yo, bro, nice. Yo, bro, you got a nice 6 o'clock. Sheesh, bro, you got a little Omega surrounded by clocks.
So we didn't find anything. I made the wrong call. I shouldn't have made such a rash decision. Oh, Shamai. Nevertheless, this was a coma.
됐어요.
It's a-
살아남았으면.
That's okay. At least we're still alive. Exactly. You may say more.
그래도 물자는
It is
버틸 수
fortunate,
있었어.
however, that we procured ourselves some ration for the journey ahead.
어이, 레이더 상에 아까는
Hey, the radar got something. It's large. It's bigger than that, Simon. It's big.
좌표의
That is very close to the center of the coordinates.
Did you ever watch Evangelion? No. I think I legitimately watched like 10 minutes of Evangelion like episode 3 when I was like fucking 14 or something. Like I never legitimately watched Evangelion. I don't even try to LARP it, man. That's how much I didn't watch Evangelion. I only watch Evangelion when somebody posts a funny meme of it on youtube.com/whatever the fuck.
Excuse me, sir.
I LARP a lot of slows. I LARP so many things, dude. I don't even bother LARPing Evangelion.
That is very close to the center of coordinates.
I don't even look. I have a. I'm LARPing the game I'm playing. Yeah. That's true. I am LARPing Limbus Company as I'm playing it. It's insane. It's wild. I pretend, and I pretend. I pretend while doing. It's crazy. The lies never end. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, I was gonna say that I have shows that I will not watch in years. Imagine Ricardo pulled up. Ricardo was gonna pull up any second now. Haven't even heard Ricardo before. Yeah, no. Ricardo is. I say Ricardo, and then I know the guy I'm talking about, but then I started mentioning Ricardo Millis instead anyway.
I like you, because you got that something that I need in my life, so give it to me, because you got that.
But like, I know it's the guy with the tattoos.
So just very close to center of the coordinates.
그렇다면 이 점.
And then that dot on the radar has to be
21부의 로봇 통의 지부.
a lobotomy. The lobotomy core branch of District 21.
잠깐 밖에서 바람 좀 쐬고 올게요.
Yeah, the guy with the tattoos. Yeah.
Oh, guys, some air.
Imagine if like Ricardo shows up and like it's like oh yeah, that's the wrong guy. I was thinking of somebody else. I was thinking of somebody else. I kept calling him Ricardo and thinking about it. Their gimmick is the tattoos. Okay, that's fair.
Ishmael is slowly returned to the spot by the ship's railings where she stood muttering to herself. For a moment, I wondered if she should follow her like I did earlier, but I decided that it'd be actually workplace harassment, and I'm not kind of up to that. Plus, she's ugly. Plus, bad personality. Plus, L plus ratio. Plus, no good IDs. Plus, terrible co-worker. Plus, terrible employee. Plus, worst employee of the month. Plus, Bergelius fucking hates her. Plus, the Sea Dweller. Plus Swabby, plus Poop Deck Enjoyer, plus Ascanto, plus number 5 unlucky number. I don't know by which culture, but one of them certainly, surely. Double ellipses with a comma. But maybe she wanted some time alone to think about the things. I decided to leave her be.
정신 꽉 잡아.
Limbus Company, if it was written by Fizzy Pop?
I guess you shit together.
자꾸 감정을 내비쳐서.
Bury feelings from them. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. But now they know. Let it go.
내단 하나의
I have a mission, I have a president. I want another mission. I'm sharp.
No, wait, didn't they say hell of a boss at some point? They did say hell of a boss at some point. I screenshotted. I actually hit the fucking screenshot button. It's on my computer somewhere. Hold up, can I? Okay, I'm just verifying that it is actually still on my computer in the screenshots. Right, I kind of cleared up my screenshots into a separate folder a few seconds ago. Like, I mean, like a week ago or so. So actually, I'd have to go into a different folder, so no, I can't be bothered with that. But rest assured, I did screenshot the bit where they said hell of a boss.
I have to be called harsher. In the darkest recesses of the computers is screenshot of hell of a boss, or one of the seen hell of a boss, yeah. Dude, imagine dude, I was about to say, imagine if they say Limbus Company in like Hell of a Boss or Sinners, but I was like, no wait, they do probably say Sinners and Hell of a Boss, don't they? You know, Hell of a Boss. One of the Sinners saying Hell of a Boss, and Hell of a Boss saying Sinners. You know, it's kind of goes hand in hand. Now that I think about it, does he? Hold up. Firefox. Google. Does Hell of a Boss say the word Sinners? Yes, Hell of a Boss frequently uses the word sinner. It's part of the lore. Oh my god, the plot thickens. Same universe confirmed. Hell of a dude, imagine. Hell, this news just in. Hell of a Boss and Limbus Company confirmed to be in the same universe. Luna used to be in Canto 5. When you die, you go to Hell of a Boss hell. Bro. Like, I feel like you're just aiming. Did they erase her or what? Yeah, probably. Man, it's fucking Limbus Company. Yeah, they probably fucking erased her. They probably sent her to the Shadow Realm. One of the Kantos probably has a fucking cannon that sends you directly to the Shadow Realm from fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Like, you're gonna go there directly to fucking Mokuba. They're gonna set your ass to fucking Shadow Mokuba. They're gonna fucking make you fucking stab the twink until the end of time. Oh, I have to be called harsher. They use the same machine to erase Bongi's recipe, yeah. On Luna and it sent her to hell. Directly to hell. You said that? You said that as if you were like... what's it called? Fuck, what's his name? The CIA whistleblower. She only possibly could have gotten that idea from Ricardo. I have a mission that I can fail. He only could have gotten that idea from Gubo. John Kiriakou, yeah, John Kiriakou. And if anything ever dares to stand in my way, I'll... Yeah? What will you do? Will you hit the lever on slop encounter? Or are you gonna send me directly to the next cutscene? Because I tell you what, those two things like mean the same to me right now. Oh right, they have a pre-cutscene and a post-cutscene. Okay, I remember that now. Oh sweet, hey look, this one doesn't have a cost. That means it's just a freebie, a little freebie. He only could have gotten that idea from Ishmael. Oh look, the ocean have turned more sloppy. Dude, Vergilius, yes, I don't own an air fryer. Calm down, man. Well, clearly you don't own an air fryer. Wah! There it is! Our destination, the Lobotomy Corp branch of U-Corp. Oh, you think they're still there? The survivors pilot mentioned? Not a fucking chance, bruh. Yeah, unless a lot has transpired since then, we still have time aplenty. Oh yeah, that looks fucked up. Sinclair gli sangue shared the parts. The large structure loomed ever closer, out of the mist and into our line of sight. You know, somebody could easily like mod Lobotomy like Corporation, the video game, to like be like, ah yes, and this is in Canto 5. Actually, did someone ever do that? Hold up, a Firefox. Are there... What are... Because obviously there are mods for Lobotomy. What are the biggest Lobotomy Corporation mods? Major framework and quality of life, large-scale custom abnormality pack. Optimization mod, base mod, Lobotomy mod manager, blah 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 blah. Okay, so nobody ever made a mod that is just like, oh hey, yeah,
Okay, I'm looking at the thumbnail. It's like, oh, literally a god spawn of Satan. Like, bro, how the fuck did they get those guys in boxes? What do you mean, literally a god put in a box? Spawn of Satan put in a box. Yeah, how did they get them in a box, man? How did they get them in a box? Because for all the other ones, I can tell you how they got them in a box. They have extensive notes on how they got them into a fucking box. What do you mean? You went to Nexus mods and the front page has these free sex mods for the Sephira. Is that the short-haired girl? Sephira. Is that the short-haired girl or is that the Lobotomy Corp? Ah, various high-level employees. Ah, that's the squad. The entire squad. It's like when the boys pull up. Yes, including but not limited to the short-haired girl. Okay, I see. I was gonna say, hey, what if I tier list them based on, you know, qualities, as I did the last time, but it was like, okay, now F tier, F tier, F tier, F tier, S tier, S tier, F tier, S tier, A tier, F tier, F tier, S tier. Like, it's so simple. Oh, actually, hold up. If you Google right now, Sephira Lobotomy Corp, we're gonna go from left to right. Right now, Sephira Lobotomy Corp, and it has them from highest to lowest, even though I'm pretty sure blue guy should be above the red woman. Okay, so, we're gonna go, starting with red woman, S tier, S tier, A tier, B tier, Granddad is gonna go in, you know, he's kinda got that shit on though, B tier. That doesn't look, purple guy doesn't look like he gives a good head. C tier, A tier, S tier, S tier, F tier, and if they extended it by one, obviously it'd be another F tier. Alright. As in glad and you sang you said the fast, the light structure loomed over close, the mist into a line of sight.
어, 크리피아.
Oh, creepy, I know. Hold up, what did you actually say?
어, 크리피아군.
Creepy-a-koi. Every scene, save for Ryosho froze. That's because her power level is pretty high. She is the legendary Super Saiyan.
그러니까
That's
Okay.
the Lobotomy Corp branch.
로봇
좌표 범위에서 한없이
We're as
지나간
close as
사건들은
it's physically possible to be the
전달받은
center
정보와
of the
크기가
area
일치하는 것을
delineated by the
보아서는
coordinates.
그렇습니다.
The structure, size, and appearance match the intel we received as well. Creepyago. Hotel Trivago? Creepyago. Ha! Ha! Design was enough to shut everyone up. You hope that there may be any survivors in this structure was far too optimistic a notion for what appeared before us.
흰 물체들의 사이로
Yeah, observed the bottom
코퍼레이션의
block
문을
between
확인할
the white materials. It's the only thing that uses red and teal coloring.
그럼
So that's
진짜로
really
Only the smeared logo of the bottom core branch, glistening amongst most other pallid blasphemous white. This was the most. This was the undeniable reality. We found ourselves in. Why are they shocked? Yeah, no shit. Yeah, no shit is there. Yeah, I mean, it's covered in goop, bro. What's new?
대체 무슨 일을 겪고
what the hell happened here?
Okay, you know,
이걸
okay.
느낄 수 있는 거야?
I know I say that, but actually, in reality, it is a good way to tell you that you actually have a well-written game, a well-written story when your characters actually fucking react to what's happening around them. You know, you read the story and like the characters look at something and like, wow, that's actually surprising. They actually react to stuff. Everything surrounding the characters is not just a source for them to do a funny quip and then power dab on it. You looked at the guys on Steam and the first thing you see at the very tippy top, how to go to mommy fast, and weirdly enough it has actual medical advice. Huh. That's fun. That's cool. Okay, hold up. I do need some tea. I also need to adjust the light in my room. I want to hear a cool beat from my fan that I Yeah, I mean, it's a top guide. Surely it has very useful advice for the entire game. That's my boy. That's a good reaction. She's just like me! I think it's the Dojo gif. I think you hit him with the Dojo gif rather than the Denji gif. Sorry, Todo gif, not Dojo. Tojo is the guy in Japan who was in charge of the army in World War II. He wasn't good. It has the details on exactly how fast looks like, how she acts, and how she cares about everything. The best guy in the entire game. Okay, I think he might. Balloon, you know how I said at the beginning that the game is about enjoying the characters? I think he's playing the game very well right now. I know it sounds ironic, it sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but no, that is actually what I meant about the video game. Even if he has to reach that conclusion by reading How to Goon to Mommy Faust. You know. You know how people reach heaven by violence? Well, at least that's like a thing that people like to say, reach heaven by violence. He's reaching violence by heaven. No, actually he is reaching heaven by violence. He's reaching properly enjoying the game by fucking gooning. It is a heaven by violence moment. I received pancakes. Tea time will resume now. Dude, I love pancakes. You know me. Oh, look at how much butter is on them. Those motherfuckers are buttered up to the limit. My goodness. Okay, I'm gonna 5-minute break, 10-minute break, several minutes break. Just like I'm gonna be AFK for a bit. If you feel like you're bored, feel free to just skedaddle. I won't blame you. That's because I have to eat pancakes. But I will be back. Balloon, I have bad news for you. You know how he talks about Sheet and Lance? That's Ishmael. He's talking about Ishmael. I'm pretty sure he's talking about Ishmael. He's calling Rodion Ishmael. Unbelievable, that's your worst nightmare. Mr. Blighted, you did the equivalent of like approaching a Finnish person and be like, hey, you're from Sweden, right? Dude, these pancakes were so good. Dude, Anton Ego would be like, man, like, fucking, if Anton Ego had these pancakes, he would be receiving my fucking memories. He'd be like, I get it now. He'd be hitting the Danny DeVito. Anton Ego would be pogging out of his gourd. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Occasionally, this scares me because the Yoda sound is loud, but like Limbus Company is even louder. But yes, I'm Mr. Blight Ed, as if I haven't said your name multiple times before. It's not just Blighted, it's Blight Ed. I get it. It's Eddie, but he's blighted. Anyway. No? It's not Eddie? Not extra D? Ah, the name was taken. Okay, I see. People can still look at you and say Eddie. Hey, Eddie! Hey, Double D! Gonna hit you up with a Double D voice. Anyway. I was gonna hit up like one of the voices, but then I remembered they have the guy, and the guy with a silly voice. Could have gotten the craziest name sneaking ever, but you chose not to do it. Very clean. Dude, Ed Blight unironically sounds like a real name though, you know what I mean? Mr. Blight, Ed. Like a Looney Tunes character name. Oh, hold on, that actually goes hard. Blight Ed. Oh, Blight Edward. This would be such a good fucking name. Anyway.
What the hell happened here?
You did not want the extra D, it ain't your fault. I mean, true. You didn't want the extra D, so now you got double D, and there's nothing you can do about it. It is what it is. Blight Teddy. Blight Teddy. Hey, Teddy Bly, what's up, man? How's it going?
Oh, what the hell happened here?
I'm reading this line for like the third time.
파일럿 씨의 이야기대로
Pilot said that the last thing that the Twin Hook pirates said before leaving this place was
재앙이 오고 있다.
the calamity is coming, wasn't it? I do believe they watched Trojolian.
우리가 일을
Or read it.
시작한 지 얼마 되지 않았을
Whenever
때에
it's available, legally or for free.
이런
Or illegally.
제 조직이 들러붙은 분위기가
No, actually I said legally or for free. Now that covers all bases. The sight summons in my mind memories from the early days of this company. The manner in which the organic tissues are plastered over the walls is quite reminiscent of that experience. Back at the decor branch, right? I hope there's no poison gas trap or anything like that over here. Hope the Nimbus are hammer now though, have fun. Alright. Have a beautiful time.
당시에는 배신자가
That
있었던
decor,
것뿐
yeah, was a traitor in
이번
Mist.
상황과
Just it would be
비교하기에
false equivalency to
적합한
use that
비교군요.
experience to gauge the intensity of this mission.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be much better here, if not worse.
그럼
Then, pilot's team is already.
인어가 되진 않았어.
We should consider them lucky if they haven't been turned into mermaids.
Dude, watch the Limbus stream to postpone playing Limbus. Ooh, that is true. That is funny. That is cosmic irony in a capacity. Except it's not in space, so it's not cosmic. Earthly irony. Down to earth. Smells like grass. So the calamity was the calamity the pilot mentioned in destroyed the lobotomy core branch. Transformed this place into something uncanny, something sort of grotesque that the total obliteration would have been preferable to whatever happened here. Nuke the place from orbit.
세상에는 다양한
Destruction is the only kind of calamity in this world. Have you ever heard of corporate takeover?
이
The
대호수에서
Great Lake is home to 5 calamities. Well, 4 now, I suppose.
이제 무슨 뜻이요?
Yeah, what do you mean?
뜻은
I meant that, you'll find out soon enough. Vergilius, you're kind of throwing. Not gonna lie, Vergilius, rare Vergilius L. Rare Vergilius throwing moment. Unless it's really nothing. You know, if it's nothing, then it's not an L. But Vergilius, if I get a combat encounter out of that, then like, that's a Vergilius L. I'm sorry, Vergilius.
재앙은 아무리 조심하고 피하려 해도
No matter how careful you are.
그것들은
And a great lake, the
규칙대로
climbers will always
움직이지
find
않아도
you.
되는
They'll
힘을
also great
가져서
lake don't apply to them,
그들한테 찾아오는
making it
거야.
possible to protect their parents.
지금은 그
And now it's time to roll your way to the rise of calamity left behind you.
로보톰이 지분
Like the schemes to the lobotomy got up behind you. It's in the leg adjacent to this one.
만일의
I
상황을
will keep you my distance and watching from this leg, just in case of an emergency. Isn't that way exactly what you're becoming a leader, sir?
저 양반 속을 누가 알겠어?
Who knows what the guides boss are thinking, eh?
I can't remember. Did he ever say like, oh yeah, by the way, if Faust gets attacked, I guess I'll step in? Does he ever say like, oh yeah, well, I mean, you guys do your fucking thing, but like Faust is technically my employee, so I am watching out for her? Did he ever say that? I can't remember. Because he did say, I don't give a fuck about the rest of you as long as you get the job done. Genuinely die forever.
Then a quick tinkering with Faust. The Skifa died to decide that the Mephistopheles begin its slow descent. It's the same as Skifa we used to get to the cruiser ship.
I'm glad we established that the character of the skiff is the same as the one of the cruiser ship.
이 배는 여러모로 자주 쓰게 되네요.
We're getting a lot of use out of this boat.
Sorry, I had to wrap the back of my head because it was very itchy. You couldn't see it because it was moving with my invisible hand, but you know, still.
조망만 해서 아까도 그랬지만
I still
영리롭지
don't trust the
않긴 하지.
dinghy. It's too small.
The small engine of the Skifa revved gently, and our short, sputtering journey to the lobotomy corpo branch began.
호수에는 원래 안개가
Ah, lakes usually
많았겠네요.
this foggy. The lake earlier was pretty misty too.
주의하는 것이 좋겠어.
We must remain vigilant. Fogged up horizons are climate quite ripe for an ambush. Forsooth, 'tis the #1 rule of adventuring tales.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, no, I see what they talked about nuking it from orbit. My god. This really is the Ishmael Kanto. There's goon everywhere. Oh my god. Dude, the room of an average Ishmael fan. The walls were covered in scratches. And cum.
There is a growing sense of trepidation amongst the sceners. As we climb the pale membrane, come in relief stairs leading up to the lobotomy corpo branch.
어때 단테? 황금 가지.
Hey Dante, can you sense it? The golden ball.
Not yet, though.
You sure about that?
It's all covered in nuts. This place smells like semen. Well, this place is made of semen. The entire molecular structure of this place was turned into semen.
The semen arsonist. Always is like, Martin Maheimer here to tell you about the tale of the semen arsonist. Dude, fucking Gashimuchi just hits different. It hits so hard. You sure about that?
Oh, that was reasonably disappointed. Maybe she was. I like how he calls her Rodya in his head. Maybe she was half hoping that they'd tell her that Golden Bound wasn't here, so we should turn around and head right back to Mephistopheles.
이런 데
I know
올
that
때마다
worry more
내가
than the
눈을
team that
떠는
we're
것
gonna
같긴
check out
하지만
places like this, but I have a real bad feeling
기분이
about
안
this,
좋단
guys.
말이지.
Yeah, as always. Yeah, no. Goku is gonna be in there, and you guys are gonna have to fucking beat Goku. Then you're gonna find out that it's a fake Goku, and the real Goku has actually already left with the branch. Yeah. That's classic.
The closer we get to the entrance, the more reluctant the scenes became. As if with growing grizzled bears, someone's enemy could ambush them at any second.
뭐 하자는 거죠? 안 갈 건가요?
Oh, what's the hold up? Aren't you coming?
너는
Don't you feel it?
아무렇지
This
않은
dread.
거?
I thought it would affect you
우리가
most.
느끼는 이
You're the one
감각
who spent years in the lake, after all.
오히려 너같이 호수에 익숙한 사람이라면 더 강하게
Sounds like
느끼곤
something
하죠.
they do. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they would. I mean, they keep getting fucking into Dragon Ball fights where like a guy just kicks their fucking ass, like off screen. Well, and I guess at the start of the game on screen.
그래서 안 갈 건가요?
So, oh, so that's what's happening.
야, 그
It's
Ha! Dude, I hate Ha. Ha never did anything good for me. I hope Ha gets hung publicly, executed.
안 갈 사람은 여기에서
Oh,
기다리고.
but the answer is if you're not going.
Ishmael, I have bad news for you. None of you three are going. That's because my team setup doesn't involve you, any of you.
아저씨.
Oh, what do you expect, mate? I've given up talking sense a while ago.
좀 협조적으로
Also, I hated the visible on that, but I guess he was just standing in front rather than on the stairs. The way this looks makes it seem like he's standing on the stairs and he's actually like 5 feet tall. But he's standing like 2 steps above Gregor. I was about to call him Marcus, but no, that's Markiplier. This is Gregor, and his name is Markiplier.
I've already just got a bit of a cooperative as of late. I guess it was wrong.
가긴 가야지.
Well, we do have to go.
Ishmael appeared on to be only seen and is interested in the Golden Bound. Golden Bound, the unfathomable, bone-chilling horrors of the lake. I'm starting to believe that she was considered all of that for nothing but obstacles between here and her mission.
건물 전체를 덮고 있는 이 흰색 점막 같은 건 무엇이오?
These guys, they gooned themselves into the walls. They came just a little bit too hard and their bodies gave out. Their bodies, their decks gave out before they welded. They came themselves to death. A tragic but inevitable end for all Ishmael fans. Yeah, but maybe this pale mucous membrane covered the entirety of the structure. You know, this reminds me of the fact that the magic, like consumable, like the magic application consumable for your swords and shit, in Demon Souls is just called sticky white stuff. Like straight up just sticky white stuff. They're not like fucking around, they're just called sticky white stuff. And they're like, oh yeah, no, that's like slug slime. We're still going to sticky white stuff though. Because it's funny. You should the Burger King food lettuce voice for this. But maybe this pale mucous membrane covering the entirety of the structure. Some kind of mold, maybe? IF.
균류라고 하기에는
To identify it as a fungi would require it to exhibit characteristics unlike the ones we can observe here, but that doesn't happen.
내가 봐도 균류의 형태로는 보이지 않는.
I'm hiccuping because I did the pancakes too fast.
In fact,
살아있는 생체
it
조직으로
appears to be made of organic living flesh tissue. See the blood vessels here? They've grown in random shapes without purpose or intent.
어이가 없군.
Ridiculous. I am surrounded by IF.
Hold up. Let me guess. That's actually somehow an acronym for "come," because she would be the person to say "haha, come," and then be like, "Ridiculous! I'm surrounded by cum on the walls." Like in semen fluid or something like that.
무슨 의미지?
What do you mean?
혼돈에서 피어난 작품에 패턴이 있을 거라고 보나.
Oh no, actually.
Outline of the case of existence. Outline of the case of existence cannot create patterns such as these.
If pancakes put me in the grave, that'd be so funny. It would be hilarious. Dude, died on stream eating pancakes. That would be so funny.
전체를 바라 멍.
And don't get me wrong, a big tragedy, but after the tragedy subsides, you then hit the like I show speed face. It's like you laugh, you lose, you go to hell, but also it is funny. One Baka philosopher that died because he saw a donkey eating his own poo-poo. No, a fig is no. Somebody told him a joke about a donkey eating a fig, and a fig is like an actual plant. Like it's not poo-poo. It's actual like. He got told a joke about a donkey, or did he see a donkey? It was either he saw a donkey or he got told a joke about a donkey eating a fig. And then he laughed so hard that he like bashed his head on like the back of his chair, and that fucking ended him immediately on the spot. Like he Mortal Kombat fatality himself. I think he fell off the chair. Yeah, I think he fell off the chair and hit his head on the table or something like that. But yeah, I know the one. I know the one you're talking about better than you do! Except I'm still not aware if it was he saw a donkey or... It's not shit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bud.
Look at the big picture, fool.
전체를
And gaze
생각하면
up on the big picture and
이렇게
see a
필요치
pointless
않은 담론으로
disputation that
힘
does
만드는
not
것이
but wastes our
더
vigor.
불필요해 보이는구려.
Damn fucking obliterated.
Watch out, he's saying she has the highest power level of all the sinners.
그대들도
You do
멈출
not intend to
생각이
stop,
나지
no?
않을까?
I see Viver. Ishmael already walks
이스마일이야.
at a fair distance away from
이미
us.
저만큼 같.
Oh, that was just with a comma. Allow loading! Did you know that skills that require resources will be cancelled if the... Oh, I guess I'll never find that out. The whaler! Oh look, I did 2 levels! Things also meant like poor. Oh, is it like in those olden days? I mean, yeah, no, it's fair. It's like, I think somebody also posited that the dog opening a bar. Well, first of all, people are like, aha, like, I think it's a reference to like a brothel pun, but no, it was like reference to even like the bars in the city are so fucking bad that even a blind dog could fucking run one like that.
내 명을 들은 시비수 결집이다.
Like they were using the slam dog to like insult people. Like, this guy's a blind dog, man. And it's basically every single bar in this stupid fucking city. I guess I'll open this one. And you know what? It is kind of funny when you think about it like that. It is a funny joke. Ancient Sumerians, maybe they came up with some good ones, all I'm saying. If it's meant like that, then yeah, no, I'll catch it. I'll laugh at that one. Hey man from several thousand years ago, that's a +2 right there. I'm sure you don't know what I mean because it's been an incomprehensible amount of time, but man, that's a fucking funny one. That's a real knee slapper. Calling every bartender in the city a blind fucking dog. It's good. It's good. But you know, figs meaning like poo does it does make sense to a donkey eating a fig. Donkeys probably was also a slang, like a slang for something. And then you think, yeah, go ahead. Now, it's kind of endearing to actually like look at like some really ancient stuff and be like, yes, this is cool. Because like, imagine thinking about something that happens in the year fucking 10,000. Dude, like, I couldn't fucking know what happens in the year 10,000. Dude, fucking anything could be in the year 10,000. But we can look back at the year like minus 6,000, but like, ah, okay, that's what they were doing. Okay, that's kind of fun. I see, that's kind of cool. Some guy said something about wine, the guy says it with random Greek god. Dionysus, I think, also says with him because, okay. The orgies. Okay. Anyway, Don Quixote has been looking at this, staring at this room for a while now. Don Quixote had stopped getting her tracks. She was looking blankly at a section of the wall.
흥미로운 거라도
See anything interesting, kiddo?
Here, in the wall. That's not what she sounds like, but anyway.
Oh? Okay. Huh?
There is a person in this wall.
모형.
Maybe it's a sculpture?
Bruh, this entire fucking place is covered in fucking sticky white stuff with veins coming out of it. Of course there's a guy in the wall. This is not the first time there is a guy in the wall.
Maybe it's a sculpture.
If there is anyone capable of scouting something so true to life as this, I'll drop everything and plead the artist to take me in as their student.
Ugh.
잠시만요.
Ah, hark! No, as is the people pilot was looking for.
이보시오, 괜찮은 것인가?
Hark, heed mine words.
대체 거기에 말을 왜 거는
Why
거야?
the hell would you talk to it?
이것 보시오.
Behold, this man is alive.
Oh, this is the worst. This is absolute worst. It's making me real queasy.
이보게들.
Hark, my friends, this man is alive. We must free him from this bond post haste.
그러고 싶어도
Even if he wanted, it looks like it's a bit late for him.
잘라내지 않고
Total disassembly is the only way I see it ever getting out of there. Yeah.
What?
어,
We are lost in the sauce.
이번 번은 경험도 아니지.
Yeah, we wandered into the sauce like we did into the labyrinth. Also, you know, speaking of the sauce and like ancient Greece, you know, I was thinking about it. The backrooms is just the fucking labyrinth, and like they even have the fucking Minotaur. Like, unironically, the backrooms is literally just the fucking labyrinth, like one for one style of the labyrinth, but like with a different like end goal. So obviously in the labyrinth you get like the guy, he gets in, kills the cursed child of King Minos. Like, it's so sad. Oh, this guy had a terrible childhood, but then again he did get turned into a bloodthirsty monster. That's like, bro, there's fuck all we can do except for actually just put him down, man. Like, bro, just like kill him. There's nothing else we can do for this guy. Bro, we have not invented genetic surgery. Just end his life. And then like then you get to the center and then you get out. You go to the center, you grab like whatever it is in there. I think it was like a woman or something, and then you get out. Yeah. And then the back rooms is you get into the back rooms, you get forced in the back rooms, you run away from the Minotaur, and then you get out. And then you probably get dropped in like space because you're not allowed to have a happy ending in the back rooms. If the back rooms detects that you were even potentially like can escape, it will immediately start crashing out and crying and shitting itself and be like, no, he's getting out of there, no! And then like it'll drop you in space. And be like, yeah, I got him! Yeah, gotcha! If you deploy your parachute while that happens, I'm pretty sure the backrooms the backrooms will just blow its brains out with a shotgun. Like if you fall in the backrooms with a parachute and then you make it through like the 9 layers of Dante's labyrinth hell, like and drop from the sky, I'm pretty sure the backrooms will just like fucking immediately kill itself on the spot and people will stop no clipping into it. Why is the entity there? How is it there? I think whoever the fuck is the main reputable source for the bit on it, it's like evolved bacteria. Like it's just like a bacteria monster. It's like a big bacteria monster. But yeah, but realistically speaking, no fucking point in it being there. Like it doesn't. Like even the first like fucking 4chan backrooms like post was like, oh yeah, there's something in the backrooms. Look at the backrooms. It's infinite. Also, there's something in there. And then somebody else was like, fuck, bacteria monster. Yeah, evolved bacteria monster. Yeah. What kind of answer is that? Well, I mean, it's either that or it's either bacteria or mold, I think. But yeah, like it has no fucking business being there. What kind of answer is that? Indirect one.
This is just a game theory. Thanks for watching.
I keep thinking of like fake MadTat videos, where it's like, hello and welcome to Game Theory. If you wanna subscribe to like blah 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 blah, and like this is why Sans Undertale is harder than Reigen. Thanks for watching. But hey, it's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you guys want to subscribe to my OnlyFans right now, it's 50% off, and you can get a premium images of my cock pics and the internal. And if you subscribe now, you can get the internal images of my asshole as well. Isn't that nice? And then the images are all like MatPat being edited to the different faces and do like big eyes to look at an image. Then like there's a Mona Lisa on the side that he's looking at, and he's like doing the invincible wobble. There was just the suspense, the ambience, like that one book, the yellow wallpaper or something. You mean the House of Leaves? You mean the House of Leaves? Yeah, no, it would be cooler if the backrooms was just backrooms and it didn't have fucking like a Dragon Ball villains in it. Like, yeah, no, it's cool that like fucking Cell lives in Perfect Cell lives in the backrooms and he's trying to kill you for no fucking reason whatsoever. But like, yeah, it would be better if there was just no monsters in there. There's a book called The Yellow Wallpaper. Ah, okay. The House of Leaves is similar. I see.
Man, did you know that I'm supposed to be playing the game? Well, actually, I'm not supposed to be doing anything in specific, but it is kind of the intent. It's about this one girl. We can run in the background place. There's no one. He slowly goes insane. That checks out. And that's way cooler. Yeah, I mean, that's way cooler than like the fucking Minotaur spawns in. Chases you down like Jason. You know, the backrooms is infinitely fucking big, but somehow you spawned right next to the monster. You know, somehow you like Fortnite Battle Royale got dropped, Battle Bus directly next to the monster. And it's like, oh sure, I'm sure there's like an infinite amount of monsters in the infinitely big backrooms, but they're just spread around like that. But like, it's so stupid. It's like, bro, be anywhere else than right next to a guy. What happens if a monster sees a monster? I think they have a Dragon Ball fight. I think they just like... They hit the pose, they start hitting the poses, and then they start throwing fists. They go, hey, we need to fight somewhere empty, and then they look around, oh right, we're in the back rooms, and then like... Wow. Like, they make noises with their mouths that's doing that noise. You know what's funny, though? It's called liminal spaces, but if you just drop in with a sign that says, like, lemonade stand, and you have, like, and then you have, like, you know, a cup, then you have successfully beaten the definition of a liminal space because you've turned the entire place into the lemonade stand room. They look at the fictional camera like, yeah, exactly. You see, you get it. It's a combination between Everybody Loves Raymond, or Friends, or How I Met Your Mother, or It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Probably It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and Dragon Ball. The backrooms isn't really a liminal space, you're pretty sure. That's fair. Also, is it technically not a liminal space if it's the labyrinth? If I say the place is the labyrinth, does it stop being a liminal space? If hypothetically somebody said that it's a liminal space? Dude, it'd be such a fucking good end to the backrooms if like they did release the backrooms 2 or like the backrooms 3. And like they're like, oh, this is the final level. We're not sure what lies behind here. They go in, and it's the fucking Minotaur's labyrinth. And the monster in the labyrinth is actually the fucking Minotaur. And it's like, wow, it's been here all along. Ancient Greeks have been trying to warn us about this. It's the labyrinth. It's the infinite expansion of the labyrinth. Oh my goodness. Like, it'd be so good, but they're not gonna do it. They're pussies. Of course they're not gonna do it. They're stupid. I love the Minotaur a lot, dude. I'm obsessed with the fact that the backrooms is just the it's just the fucking labyrinth. Like, bro, it's the labyrinth 1 for 1. Like, there's barely any difference. The only difference is how you get in and what happens when you get out, man. Like, that's it. Those are 2 things. Right here, the Minotaur is goated. Dude, the Minotaur is a great trope. Whoever the fuck came up with a Minotaur back in ancient Greece, he was cooking. Oh, well, by now we should be good to this face. Wasn't there also a thing, like, in the labyrinth? It was actually just one straight tube, but then, like, they put a fuck-ass enchantment that you would just occasionally turn around and not notice. And that's what made you lost on the labyrinth, even though it's just a straight line. And you just, like, kind of rubber band it until you popped into the, like, in the face of the Minotaur. Or is that, like, bullshit? Is that made up bullshit by mistranslations? Anyway, back to the game, back to the video game, the hit video game, Limbus Company by Project Moon.
Oh, but I should be getting used to these failures.
The body is firmly lodged in the walls. No ordinary human could separate his body from it, but a Minotaur could. Hypothetically, if we had a Minotaur on our team, you know, named Minos Jr., that would be his name, he was a sinner, he could rip this guy out of the wall. You said you like LARP reactions. Yeah, I LARP reactions quite often.
I think the Minotaur could rip this guy from the wall. I'm convinced of it. I'm 100% not dead ass. I'm pretty sure the Minotaur would probably get his fingers melted off and then he'd fucking slam the shit with an axe. He'd probably try to eat this guy's face because he got like the berserker virus on him or whatever the fuck it is.
하지만 일반적이지 않은
It's
힘으로
about human strength. We could
반드시
raise
그들의
the body to
힘을
several parts.
Yeah, I guess that's what happened.
용서할 수 없는
Fine. This is an evil that cannot go unanswered.
Do I think that my mom died today or was that yesterday? I am Latrenger. It's true. I am the Latrenger. I'm gonna take my bus ride to Algiers. I'm gonna take the bottle bus. Latrenger X Fortnite. I'm gonna take the bottle bus. I'm gonna take it directly to Twisted Towers. That's where my mother died. Yeah. The telegram from her home, the Twisted Towers. Yeah, says something like. Wah, 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 wah. Yamada passed away. Funeral tomorrow. Deep sympathy. Do I think that leaves the matter doubtful? That does sound pretty dubious to me, I must admit. I would be pretty doubtful about it. It could have been yesterday. I don't know. Or it could have been today. Okay, just real talk? I'm sure they address it in the book, but what a fucking psycho to write down funeral tomorrow for your mother. Tomorrow? My guy, you're writing a fucking letter. What do you mean? I don't care if it's a telegram. You're writing a letter, motherfucker. It could have been at any moment that, like the guy would have seen it. What a fucking psycho. Give a proper date. A deep sympathy? Clearly not deep enough, man. Which is, tomorrow, dude. Whenever it fucking arrives, that's fine. Don't worry about it. You know. He'll figure it out. I'm sure he'll figure it out. I'm sure he'll figure it out. It's one day from after it arrived, assuming that there were completely zero distractions or delays or anything like that. Would there be a timestamp on a telegram? Or did they just kind of eyeball it?
억지로 쑤셔넣은 흔적은
Impressive.
없어
There's a
보인다.
sign of anyone forcing it into the walls.
아주
This is
자연스럽게
quite a natural
현실에
exhibition, as though this was
이렇게 태어났던
how it
것처럼
was
말이지.
conceived from the very beginning.
이번에야말로
We thought, I thought you'd be different this time. We made a promise, gave our word.
약속까지 했는데
Bro, why the fuck would you think it'd be different? Bro, you live in the, Lobotomy Corporation timeline, bro. 10,000 civilian casualties? We take those, man. That's acceptable casualties. That's Jujutsu Kaisen stuff. Bro, acceptable casualties? First time Baldur's Gate playthrough. Like, acceptable casualties. Oh, all of the tieflings are fucking dead in the ground because you fucked up at the tavern? Yeah, no, acceptable casualties. We take those.
Yeah. I like the other scene. Oh, that's the wrong way. I like the other scene. She's my didn't even spare lunch. Those two were trapped within the walls.
관리자님, 저것들을
Oh, man,
찾아보고
just standing there one magically summoned a god back here. Oh, she's having a
전쟁자가
move on.
말씀하시죠.
Guess there's nothing we can do for them. Steal.
저는 누누이
That's not
말했어요.
better. I don't mind your waste time.
이곳에선 호수의
We don't have to worry about a lot of delay here. So why don't we make this a more leisurely?
둘러봐도 역시
Oh, sure, like everyone, but you won't even find any survivors here.
여기 있지 않은가?
A testament against thy claim is right there here.
살아있는 척하는 것들이
Oh, those things aren't really alive. They're only pretending to be.
하면
Yet.
이건 아무리 봐도
Oh, should I
그것이고
this? Everyone
그것이
left
지나간
by
자리에
the thing.
멀쩡한 사람이
John
있어.
Carpenter's the thing. The thing that leaves nothing unchanged in its wake. Is John Carpenter's the thing.
Did you know that from the way John Carpenter gave like the information about the thing, technically he canonized that what happened to the thing is it was MacReady. MacReady was the thing, and he got so hard into the LARP of being MacReady that he's now a pilot. From what John Carpenter confirmed, it's basically like 100%. The only logical conclusion is that MacReady was the thing, and then now he's doing his 9 to 5 in the military. The thing is currently working a job for money. Imagine, dude, this.
I think that's the thing. It's swallowed the world in the blink of an eye. But it's also spews it back out just as quickly.
그리고
And when it spews out, then it comes back around. It's not funny. It was going to spew it out anyway. What's the point of devouring it in the first place?
왜 마주하는 온갖
I
것을
understand.
다 삼키려고
What's just try to
하는지
devour everything it comes across?
모르겠어.
Are you talking about the same whale you mentioned before? Oh, double ellipsis with a good comma.
그 어떤 모험담에도 그런 어마무시한 고래에 대한
In no
이야기는
tales of
없었어.
adventure have I heard one mention of such a terrifying whale. Is it truly a whale?
그러게.
I might as well listen when I told you we weren't ready. At least we got in the right headspace for the leg, but no. Don't fucking ignore me because I'm Ishmael, the worst character in the game. I fucking hate all of you. Are you saying that at whale you meant devour this building?
네.
Oh, yes. I can be sure of that.
고래가 지나온 모든 길은
Ah, because this bell ruin is what the whale is behind. Everything just pallid like this building.
그러니까요.
The walls are covered in cum, made out of people's bones and flesh and shit.
W it me dive. Report tank. Support question mark question mark question mark L.
거수자 발견.
I have visual on a suspicious individual. Is that how they say it in Korean?
거수자 발견. 거수자 발견. 거수자 발견.
That's very efficient.
거수자.
Anyway.
환상체일까요?
Maybe it's some reality with lobotomy called branch after whole.
지구인 만큼
Hey, didn't you see? It said it was LCCB like guy. Sinclair, you clearly don't understand anything.
그래.
Yeah, let's just say that's what it is. Then chop it down.
잠깐.
Oh, wait a minute. That might be a survivor.
뭐지?
Well, didn't you say there won't be any survivors left here? You just fucking said it. Which is it?
그래서
Oh, I didn't watch it. It's so incredible. Oh, this is so fucking locked in Sinclair stuff.
어이.
Hey! Hey! Build a helicopter!
Ishmael, you shouldn't get so close to. Ishmael is supposed to figure.
이스마일 씨가
Maybe it's just been Michael from that normality.
그런 징후는 없었다.
The scene has been detected. There is nothing out of the ordinary in her eyes. I know, I 100% know. I've seen people use charm. I looked at her status bar. It doesn't say charm, it doesn't say mind control, it doesn't say confused or madness. Yo, kinda goes hard though. Man, like, I tell you what, you're fit. You're fit kinda good. I know this motherfucker fused you to your shield, but that kinda goes hard. La! Close is mainly get to the motherfucker's body sticking up by the band of white membrane. The voice grows increasingly coherent. And turned into cum.
말도 안 돼.
Oh, this is impossible.
분명
What's now? Everyone's talking? Like a
다
human?
사람을
Ishmael.
봤잖아요.
Oh, you saw it too? Just now it. She doesn't have 5 blooming. Yeah, that's true. She doesn't have 5 blooming. She's not mind controlled. Ishmael, you have to get away from. No, just gonna be real.
이럴 리가 없어.
If I have known my whole life about this place, about a Great Lake.
지금
She has experiencing heightened emotions. The meat, Ishmael. You gotta imagine the scene is somber before I was running towards Ishmael. Being this guilt has pushed me into act. Guilt that I played a part in driving Ishmael to this point.
단테 그대가
Dante,
나서서는
you mustn't.
Oh.
A deal can sometimes help. The figure's face has shifted again when I approached Ishmael. The white membrane covering the face beginning with frost, the unseen force is peeling it off the skin. New gen players won't be traumatized for life by Spatch, but it's really hard to accept. Yeah, I mean, it is how it is. A core part of the experience has been changed forever, irrevocably, because of the balance changes and the general game design philosophy. The mouth didn't come back, but the eyes that looked at us were mistakenly human-shaped. They were blinking with effort.
Bruh, ellipsis, double ellipsis? Is that without a comma? Yo, is that a comma? Yeah, that's without a comma. Ellipsis, double ellipsis without a comma. Ellipsis, double ellipsis without a comma.
되돌아왔어.
Oh, the membrane is gone?
관리자님이
Yes,
가까이
when you approached
다가오니까
it. This downright membrane and faded. As it appears that the golden powers counteracting its effects. As the broad, that's not sure. It appears that the shard of the golden ball lodged in your clock as counteracting the interaction of this solidification effects to a degree. The figure of his mouth was still wrapped in their pallid membrane and blinks wearily, as though they could understand what we were saying. Counteracting? I saw a golden ball. Americans are back in a human. What were you saying? Did I get it right first? Or that theory has not been properly cross-examined. Just tell me if it's possible. No, it was good. I've never heard such an intense desperation in her voice before. Yes, although it may be limited to mermaids of the whale that presumably devoured the structure. Ha ha ha! Manager, just what are you? Realizing that there was something I could have done, the minutes of the day that happens that tries to have to look away. They're coming back right before my eyes. I can see them vomiting from the whale, sinking, floating in the briny sea, all of them. Ishmael looked at me with a vacant expression. Oh, you hear it too, don't you? You heard how the waves roar that day. Ishmael was right, to hear much into the past being flooding, roaring before me. Ishmael. You stand alone in the sea after all rolling waves. Waves, the sound effects is a little bit loud, but that's fine. Gabalillis is with a comma. I can do it nowadays without even putting my mouse on there. If it doesn't look right, then it's probably with a comma. Let's see, let's confirm. Ah, yeah, that's with a comma. I nodded carefully. Ellipsis, once I was a seafarer, a fixer, a sailor, tailor, soldier, spy, or something in a dark middle ground, which we called whalers. Oh fuck, I skipped the line. No, I didn't skip a line. I understand. Do you see them? Do you see the logs and the faces of those who dared to wager everything and those who had nothing left to wager? And ships carrying people like them across the waves. John, you've seen it yourself, the oil that departed this place, so. Oh, the wells we've been so far, there's no those days of ours, there's something completely different. It is something utterly unrecognizable from who they were before by rearranging and placing the whole body. But that whale is different. Those who are but the pallid whale aren't transformed. They're still themselves, just wrapped in a pale membrane. I guess there's a stretch to say that they're still themselves. Sometimes they still have ships toward the outskirts. Yeah, we see those ships. Old ships. The ships have been turned completely pallid. It's all visible among readers that those ships must be avoided at all costs, even if it meant going all the way around the lake they're in. Because the sailors consumed by that whale retain everything, their habits, their skills. Except they wander in the lake only to attack everything they come across. They're zombies. They're zombies, Ishmael. Yeah, no shit, they're zombies. Ooh, that's shocking, bro, shocking. Zombies? Question mark? Exclamation mark? Ain't no way. Zombies? The captain of the Pequod. That's a good name. Our ship. Oh, just that. The Pequod. Enemies and to hunt the pallid whale with her two hands. Isn't Pequod like in Halo? That's like
Pequod 1, heading out.
or something like that. That's like the ship you're always like leaving. That's like the drop pod. That's like the helicopter. The helicopter adjacent plane. With 2 propellers probably. Maybe 4 if they're feeling sexy. Or 6 if they're feeling ridiculous. She had a mission, down a pallid whale with her own 2 hands. The entire time we saw the Pequod, she sermonized her ease off about what a war honorable mission was to hunt that whale. It was annoying. I mean, you know, she wasn't exactly all there, but... Oh, maybe she just knew how to sink the rest of us to the depths of her insanity. Our mission soon became our very own. To hunt that pallid whale became our salvation, our destiny. Our captain drove everyone on ship mad. From the time Haley came to face that whale, the whale from mutual hatred, all evils of the world is proud. We were promptly crushed, devoured, reduced to a scattered pile of driftwood. They came to, floating in the vast coldness of the sea, holding by the dew life to a piece of driftwood. There's nothing left. Nothing. The only ridge we was holding on to wasn't a piece of driftwood, but the... Oh, I see, I guess her corpse. Oh, this way I can never forgive her. At any point, you stop being in a conversation. Smiling the void grew increasingly aimless, like a waters of the sea, endlessly whirling in place.
Now it was clear what Ishmael's mission was, where the tip of a razor sharp harpoon aimed. It was aimed at the captain to draw them all to damnation. As a overwhelming tide of hatred and obsession adversely burned fiercely in her direction. I'm going to kill her with my own hands. There was no room for reason, no rationality to convince her otherwise. Double ellipsis with exclamation. Double ellipsis with exclamation. No, sorry, with a comma. Is your point bringing number on each other, emotional obsession. A glimpse of her Lord Captain won't do anything to help that now. Ishmael, we don't even know if that captain is still alive. I was desperately hanging on my best mate's coffin. Having someone with whom I shared everything. That's when I, through the tempest, saw the camper. I saw the fucker standing alone, facing down that whale as it devoured her ship. Laughing man. Look at how mad she looks. She's like, grrr! Grrr! She looks like a rage comic. And ironically, like one of those soy jacks that is like raging, full of hatred. I faced it like that, with letting it surface so the others could see. Battles and anything would wait until they too were devoured, but none of it mattered to her. Our bastard is alive. She has to be alive still. She has to be, and ironically, yeah, true. I'm always right, unless I'm lying, or joking, or hyperbole, or under hyperbole, whatever the reverse of that is. So I have to fight her. We have to. Not before we kill the captain. Ishmael. I mean, did he ask her for which we she was referring to? We! 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 Man, I was standing, deciding to think that nothing I would say wouldn't prove anything if it didn't outright bring everything crashing down. You know, it's so funny because she's like, oh, this stupid captain that would sacrifice anything to kill the whale. But like, Ishmael is right there. It's like, man, you would sacrifice anything to kill the captain who would sacrifice anything to kill the whale. Bro, Ishmael, that is so fucking funny that you're literally... You should be looking at her saying, bro, that's literally me right now. Actually, I've decided it's not going to be, but no, you are. You are literally her. You are literally Hitler. As when his imperceptibly light breeze broke through the silence. A solitary butterfly. It moved with grace tinged with fragility, as though it did not fear the weight of this heavy silence. It took a moment to gently flutter onto a paddle. Oh, the delicious, where I come. Such as a butterfly. Yeah, do you think any ordinary butterfly would wander at a place like this? After a quick respite, the butterfly flattered her wings and took off once again. Oh, it's like the butterfly is asking us to follow. Why is it in humanity? Finally, I was wondering what it shows their ugly mugs. Yeah. Double ellipsis with a... Dude, I'm not gonna get bothered with a comma anymore. Just double ellipsis, whatever, man. I don't care if it has a comma on it or not. I'm done with the extra commas on ellipses. Why? It might be a trap or ellipsis, but we're lost. It's the only thing with any sense of direction we have at the moment. Yeah, I'm in agreement. I'm also quite intrigued by the butterfly. I love wings. Crystal wings, they are so fucking cool. Did you know that my furry OC has crystal wings? I think they symbolize everything that I want in life. This guy's like, bro. Bruh. Bruh. He even did... Yo, is that an ellipsis with a comma? A singular ellipsis with a comma? That's goated, man. This is the first time I've seen that. I guess I do care a little bit about ellipses and commas. Oh, what do you think they are saying? I've been lending them my ear, yet none has yet to reach me. They're speaking a certain pattern, though I'm unable to decipher it. It's a code of sorts, a mix of sound frequencies and encryption patterns. Ah! Don Quixote was defined back at the line, looking back at the figure. I suppose it is true that without Manager Esquire, there could be no solution to that predicament. And I walked away, the battered membrane grew over the face again, burying it. And it began to shamble. Is it as Ishmael said? Will they now roam the Great Lake, attacking everyone and everything they come across? Not only their physical senses, but also their sense of self, forgotten deep under the pellet membrane.
Alright, I think... Should I end now? Oh, never mind. I guess we're still having a fight. I'm gonna hit the lever a few times. I like how their swords, they're still perfectly fine though. Oh, those are the pirates. There's the cool, the little polified thing pirate, yeah. John Carpenter's the thing. John Carpenter's the thing is working on 9 to 5 as we speak right now. John Carpenter's the thing I got the Wildermite treatment. Yo, that would actually be fire if like, yeah, dude, imagine if it's like John Carpenter's like, yeah, no, that's right. That thing got so hard into being MacCready that it decided it's just gonna live out the rest of its infinite life as MacCready. And it's actually doing the Viltrumite bit. It's like, wow, these cigarettes, these steaks that we're having, this pasta. You are a pirate's free. You are a pirate's free. You are a pirate. Oh yeah. So, John Kirkman. It's John Kirkman, right, who made Invincible? So, John Kirkman, what inspired you to write Viltrumites like that? Well, you see, I read John Carpenter's explanation of the thing, and I came to the conclusion that the thing could only be working on 9 to 5, pretending to be MacCready. That's the only logical conclusion that it has, that I can come to. It's the only thing that could be it. It took 5 looks at, you know, what pretending to be a human is like, and it had a wonderful time. Incredible time. Were those Chinese letters? Bro hit him so hard, he exploded in the Chinese letters, man. You really fucked him up. Oh, what are you meant to be? Let's see. Are you a mermaid? Solid white mermaid. Yo, they fucked your shit up, man. You're looking like a Bloodborne character. You look like a guy who has a free combo and occasionally a grab attack. And a rare ranged move. And perchance, even maybe, if Miyazaki has so much as they give you a proper moveset. A little charge attack with a 1-2. That, for some reason, 1 does unreasonable amounts of damage, but 2 is kind of like a fiddle hit. You're reading about the random chumps, but not the bosses. Yeah, no, I guess I'm just looking at them. I'm just looking at their design. I'm not actually looking at their moveset, man. I'm not actually looking at their moveset. I was just zooming in to check out what they look like, and then I started talking about Bloodborne. How you long for the day I get fucked by a boss fight? I mean, that's fair, but you should have just told me, yeah, in the mirror dungeon, just like yeah, do fight that impossible fight, and then you would have seen it like on repeat. I would have had to put the VOD up on OnlyFans instead. I would have to make it like an OnlyFans, so I could put the VOD there. Create one from scratch. You weren't feeling like that day? That's fair. No, that's fair. You were feeling nice that day. You were not feeling like kill. You were feeling like wave. Camera, wake up. Wait, did I hit the next level? Oh, fuck, I hit the next level. I wanted to like end. I wanted to quit and say, hey, it's time to end stream. It's 2 hours 30 minutes. That's end time. But no, I'm forced to hit the lever. By my own neglect. By my own unpaying attention. Clink clank, clink clank. Yep. Hitting that like strong attack. Yep. Hitting that L2, of course.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
아르카나 세이버!
Homie's sitting there in stagger plus plus plus. Writing a brand new code for his like calculating application.
토끼를 뽑다. 저 해충들을 도려내라. 묘야, 넌 튀울 수도 없겠구나.
Donkey Kong is tweaking out for no reason, as always. She loves doing that. She just loves tweaking out. She did explode that guy though. Occasionally she does this thing where she launches a competitive move after, like, you know, stacking out, getting like 10 of each stack. Oh, you know what's fun? Outside it's actually like the weather's picking up. I think I just saw a lightning bolt.
넌 푸름을 튀울 수도 없겠구나. 넌 푸름을 튀울 수도 없겠구나.
It's very appropriate for this Kanto. Lightning scared you a lot when I was a kid. I was always like, yo, lightning is so cool. And then I remember the one time that lightning scared me is I was fucking sleeping in the middle of summer, my window was open, and then I suddenly hear a fucking BOOM! And I was like, wow, hey, hang on, am I getting killed by a bomb? Did somebody fucking crash a plane into the house next door? What happened here? And it's like, okay, no, that's just a lightning bolt. Doesn't look like, I looked outside, there was no like cars blaring or anything, no shutter glass. I was like, oh wait, there's just a lightning bolt. Okay, cool. That's appropriate for the next Kanto. I see. Is it Land of Storms? Every video game and anime has to have Land of Storms that is never visited or but only talked about. Tell, don't show, famously. Ellipsis. It is kind of a double ellipsis with a spacebar. An ellipsis, comma, and spacebar ellipsis.
점점.
The mermaids, I think there's less of them now. So much food, they're waiting for us. You must have arrived much earlier than we have.
Oh, quite the arduous journey you have endured.
The battle we were fighting followed his wings and settled gently. It's the G-Man. It's the stupid guy. It's the blue guy. Into his sloshing head. Oh, never mind. Oh shit, that's a Dante-like. Yo, that's a Dante-like. You're gonna mysteriously disappear. No, that's fair. I was supposed to end before this. This should still finish this note. Yeah. The Vegan's voice was clear and precise, and like that of the mermaids. And not like abnormality.
멀쩡한 생존자는
I
없을
expect to
거라고
find any
했는데.
hot survivors. No, wait. Is he a distortion?
Bro, fire clock, water clock. Put the two together.
야, 시계대가
Why, Clockhead? You're friends with that bald head?
아, 뒤틀림이면
A socialite, that Bing Bong is buying fries over from earlier?
He's gonna speak like the Godfather.
I see that many of you are rather flummoxed by my appearance. This is but one of the many ways you may choose to understand the journey that is the world. So please, do not be wary.
Wait, he doesn't have his name written on the jacket, so Dante really did just like get a jacket with his name fucking written on it. That's crazy. Or is that like just like the brand of clothing that he wears? He's like a guy named Gucci right now, basically.
This will not be so very.
머리가
Oh, thy head splishes and splashes so. And the night sky where the stars have gone out, I await the coming dawn. Call me Rim. Pacific Rim. You called for me on the day of my daughter's wedding and you didn't show me respect. Yeah.
통성명할 생각은 없으니
We're
질문만
not here
하도록
to introduce ourselves. Why don't we cut to chase?
이곳에 온 이유를
Explain yourself. You must have some reason for coming to this mad mermaid's infested place.
분명 시추선에
We didn't see
정박해
any
있는
other boat other than our own by the dock's instructions. But have you?
Fuck.
I have no need of ships should I wish to cross the ocean.
Did I give somebody the Vario voice already? So he fucking like, ah! Or should you be Mario and should Charlotte, fucking Karen, be changed into Wario? Nah, I'm sticking to Godfather. Even though if it's like, if he was like, I have a need of ships to reach across the ocean. No, hold up. Him as Wario actually goes hard. I'm simply here to have a look at all of you.
와, 인기가 많아진 기분이
Wow, we're really starting to put our name out there.
You're supposed to follow the boat's golden ring.
I guess Wario is more like has a more of an American accent. So you have like Mario and Luigi who are Italian. Then you have Waluigi who is also Italian, and you have Wario, a pure-blooded like American, a patriot, a true patriot.
You are those who follow the house golden ring.
그걸 알면서 우리를
Okay, if you're here to see us,
부러워했다는
no one we're looking for.
건 설마 그거야?
No way. Are you about to tell us
우리에게
what the girl
흥분하지
knows?
마오리는
I just went to you should establish from.
Yes, indeed I am. Wario.
Man, I'm really off my game.
This ain't about with the distractions to understand the futility of time. It's changing on about in this day, in this branch. It was true to what he said. The bow was no longer here.
그렇다면 어디로 가야 한다는
Then
것인가?
to where must be Johnny?
Actually, I guess you'd be like, actually, I like this one a lot more.
That's
어떻게
Oh, how do you know that?
방금 가지로 인해
You're saying that the whale came from the outskirts all the way to the Great Lake of Yukon for the Golden Bow?
그런 정보를 왜
Yeah, excuse
저희에게
me.
알려주시는
Why are you sharing this
걸까요?
information with us?
우리? 누굴
We.
말하는 거야?
We. Who are you talking about?
모든 걸 지켜보며
Alright, Mark briefly flashed on his head. I've seen that marker before.
지켜본다.
Those who watch, you say. His anger shot a sudden gaze in Rim's direction.
림.
No, I don't think it's that quiet. No, if he's speaking, it's not that quiet, man.
Yeah, Rim.
그렇다면 그대는
Have you also watched the breaking of the link then?
대해서도
Have you idea what fate has befallen our old fellows?
과거의 벗.
알고 있어.
그 또한
Yet you have done not but observe.
지켜보고였는가? 이상 씨,
Is he one of your old friends, you saying?
그대들도
A
잠시
part of my life that you have witnessed afore.
구인회가
One of those who left when the League of Knights counted the winds.
던 이들 중 하나. 내게는
You have last uttered to me that you would journey to the ocean yet.
내가 지켜보기 그것은 오문이오. 자네는 구인회가 끝장이 났다 했어. 그것은 누군가에게 또한 시작일 상태요. 자네가 가장 그 상태가 끝이니까 시작이야. 그것을 객관화할 수 없는 이것도 의미가 없어. 예짐은 영지형에게 시작했어.
그래.
I see. You
그대는
have cast the sign a
예지같이
long time ago.
내다 버렸다는 것이다.
세상의 줄기로 펼치게 된 것은 간결하고 중요한 그것만 느낄 수 있겠다. 낙화와 같이 다가오는 것이지.
I mean, it's clearly not hollow enough if you're talking about metaphors.
이거 하나만
Talking in
대답해주세요.
metaphors.
Oh, I just need one thing.
당신의 말대로
If the Galbao is decided well, that the one place if the Galbao can really somehow get a purification effects. As well as breathing, which we can lie to. She's gonna finish her sentence.
당신이 생각하고 바라보는 것
그렇군요.
Oh, I see.
이전
또
To
어디로
where do you seek to depart again?
그때는 바다와 어디에 지금은 직접 내가 알기로 다 가고자 그뿐이요.
잠깐.
Stop right
그런
there.
정보를
You know
아니면
too much.
호락호락 보내줄 것
Think we're
같은데.
about to let you live just like that? My guy, like my guy Otis. She doesn't understand that he can teleport just like that. He can teleport.
지금은 손에 오다.
Bolden.
그럼
Whoop.
With that, he stepped into a paddle and disappeared in the depths.
그럼
No, I cannot play the paddle sound on repeat. That's so sad. Ah.
오늘
My voice.
의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니
Okay, well, he told me to finish up until the end of the node, but I don't know how much that is. Yeah, sure, I'll craft one of these. And I guess I'll do the the Fortnite Battle Pass. Yep. And I got the funny ID.
믿지 않아.
Yo! Something place scissors.
가위를 내겠다고 했을 텐데.
Yo! Typical BPD girl Otis. Yo, that's so goated. I think that's the term. I was just kind of LARPing it, believe it or not. Otis? Oh yeah, that's funny. Alright, I'm gonna go. This has truly been a pleasure. Oh, apparently I have something somewhere. Seasonal. Little excavation threads. Oh, sorry. Oh, there we go. Reach battle pass level 30. And then they give you more battle pass levels. That is funny. They give you battle pass levels for reaching battle pass levels. That is game design. I guess nothing is in the way with them like not doing that. Or doing that in the first place. Anyway. Actually, room. Permission to room. That's good. Alright. It's been a pleasure. I hope you had a wonderful day. Wow, how long has my face been? There we go. I hope you had a wonderful day. And I hope you have a beautiful day. And a beautiful night. Or a beautiful day and a beautiful night. It really depends on what's the situation. Bye bye.